I'm gonna call. Hi, Marisha. Hi, Blazer. Hi, Dee. Hi, Mackenzie. How's everybody Sunday? Oh, well, today's Tuesday. I'm tweaking. Hi, CJ. Space Girl. I kind of want to move this. Hi, Samantha. Bryce. Looks like a lot of people. Michaela are over there on TikTok. And then, hi, Carmen. Hi, Renee. Chelsea. Ooh, Chile. There's actually not a lot going on since the last time we talked, which was on Sunday. So we'll see. Janaya, we'll see how this goes and how much we have to talk about. Everyone should be here today. No one said they weren't going to be here, so we shall see as I try to multitask. The Atlanta game. Oh, with the Aces and Barbie night. How was my day? It's okay. Nothing too crazy. How was your guys' day? Let's pretend that didn't happen. Yeah, y'all knew that was going to happen. I mean, y'all didn't know, but the Aces had just lost to the Aces had literally just lost to the Sky. They weren't they yeah, they were going to be on a different time, respectfully. Barbie night was so fun. Did anybody go to Barbie night? Who was all there? I thought that they did a good job. Hi, Chelsea. Okay, you were there? How was it? Hi, Zeffy. Not keen on Cleveland's name. Why do people not? I saw a lot of people discourse. Hi, Justice. Hi, Sade. Uh, Teresa. I saw a lot of people talking. Why don't you guys like the sirens? I know we were kind of discussing last live, but we thought it was going to be the sirens. What was the issue? I went to the ATL game yesterday, and it might have been one of the best basketball environments I've been to in a while. The Dream have to move to State Farm Marina. 19 fans in pink was insane. Yeah, I'm surprised they haven't moved to a bigger arena. Honestly, I think they can fill it. Does anybody a season ticket holder for Atlanta Dream? Do you guys consistently pack out for your home games? I really like the Cleveland name, but I don't like the CS logo with the siren in the middle is all. Okay. I saw people saying AZ was going to the sirens. People, that's not even a logical thing. There's no way. Like 19,000. I just people that's those are one of those comments where I'm like, that's not based in logic. People are just talking. How? And that's when you respond to people when they say things like that. How? How? How would how? How would AZ go to the sirens? How? How? People don't understand the origin of the name. People don't know what a siren is. That they like lure people to their death, like fishermen and stuff. Like they literally lure people to their death by the beautiful sounds in their songs. People don't know Greek mythology. That's Greek mythology, right? I'm not tripping. Y'all need to Google it then. I thought this was common knowledge. I even know this. People don't know what a siren is. Am I tweaking? That's what a siren is, right? I think there's like a Lake Erie legend. Don't a lot of people die in Lake Erie anyway? Yes, it is. Okay. No, you're not tripping. Okay. I was just making sure. They don't. That's crazy. I thought everybody knew what a siren was. They don't know it. Uh, they know it, but they don't know how it relates to Cleveland. I like the name personally, though. I like when when there's some lore behind what teams do. You know what I mean? Like we put some thought behind our mascot. We put a thought behind our name. I think Cleveland, there's some thought behind it, especially if there's um some lore behind Lake Erie, which I think there is. It makes sense that they would be the sirens. I drove to Atlanta when I was 4 days weekend. Gateway is always cool, good food, good music, but it's just so small. They have a weaker presence than a college team. Okay, well, then I'm curious to see if Atlanta makes any news, especially with success of that night and their games in the pack out and kind of how they've grown to move into a bigger location, similar to the Dallas Wings. Dallas is going to like a 22,000 seater from like a 9,000, which is a drastic jump, which is honestly interesting because their new facility that they're building only fits, I think, like 11,000, 12,000. So I'm interested to see they go really, really big to building a specific facility that is half of what they're going to be playing at next year. It kind of doesn't make any sense. If the Dream don't make it out the first round, they should break it up. Yeah. Yeah, the Dream can't be a first round exit. 8,000 for Dallas's new one, which is crazy. What's up, Big Sky? Which is crazy because the temporary one for next season is 22,000. So honestly, if they see that the 22,000 one is like packed out for the majority of the season, they're going to have to make some adjustments. I think they did that deal before Page and AZ. I think they're going to have to make some adjustments, especially from a financial standpoint. If you're bringing in new money and this and the temporary place is 22,000 and you guys are filling that every night and the new place you're opening up the next year is 8,000. Oh, from a financial standpoint, yeah. 22,000 is American, exactly, but that's their temporary one. That's what I'm saying. Is it wrong for me to say the Dream are becoming Angel's team? Being in there in person, I saw a lot of passiveness when Angel wasn't on the court, and she was the person they looked to in the huddle. I struggle with that though, because Angel's offensive game hasn't developed enough to be number one option. Angel, sometimes your leader and your biggest, voice and the person people look to in those moments and keeps the team together, not necessarily is your biggest offensive threat. So I don't think a lot of times it is, but it's not always. So I don't think it's crazy to say that's Angel's team because of just the leadership qualities that she has. You know what I mean? Like you can be somebody who needs to be out there and then also not be the number one offensive. I think so. As I sit here trying to think of a situation where that's happened. But certain things like leadership wise, you can't teach. And an angel has literally natural leadership qualities. Her energy out there too is also something that is a great separator. Honestly, and honestly, Atlanta doesn't have a number one a 1A option consistently. Honestly, in my opinion, I think they'll put up the curtains and not even sell most of the nosebleed seats. That's what they did for Chicago game at ACC. But Carmen, yeah, Dallas is interesting in terms from a marketing standpoint and how do they put fans in stands. Um, I think there's going to be have some real attention to detail in terms of trying to get fans too. Ryan's not Ryan, not the first opinion. Oh, I said consistently. Um, consistently. Because at first we were saying it was a split, but like to Justice's point, where she was just pointing out like the natural, like she's the spark plug, she keeps them going. Like even though she may not be the biggest offensive threat, she also is, one of the biggest pieces that you have to have on the floor, and that has nothing to do with her scoring. Angel's been the most consistent player, though. You will get 15 plus a night. The guards, you'll never know. That point. I think that's Atlanta's biggest Achilles heel. People were talking about trades about Atlanta, and I'm like, Atlanta's fine. Everything Atlanta needs is right there in that locker room. Their biggest problem is who wants to show up. If they see some playoff success, I think Paige and AZ can energize and bring fans. Carl doesn't want to play through the post. That part. Not the biggest offensive threat, averaging 16 points per game and keeps increasing. Angel has been the most oh, sorry, already read that one. Alicia and Ryan never on at the same time. I think that's been a big critique people have had about Alicia and Ryan. Hi, Liz. Oh, you're a little blurry over there on TikTok for some reason.
There we go.
We'll
Yo,
clear
yo,
it up now.
yo.
The last 5 games having 20-point double-double is amazing. You cannot ask for more. Yeah, I like a
What's up,
consistent
McCall?
player. Honestly, I like a consistent player. Somebody that I know I'm going to get what I'm going to get every night. How's your day, Liz? Good?
It was all right.
It's been a day.
Work was work. Work was work, but
Work was work.
outside of work, it was decent.
Isn't work the the big piece of it though? Outside of work,
I
you
mean, yeah,
mean?
but on the phone with friends, and you know, I had some Chinese food that
Ooh,
helped
that's always you're right. That will improve your day.
me. You know what I mean? And I
Yeah.
timed it perfectly. I ordered it on DoorDash so that it got there right as I was getting home, but
Mm.
like I didn't see the driver, so I was able to come to my place. It was there. You know what I
I
mean?
love when
Perfect. What's
everything
going on,
works out,
Sade?
everything lines up.
Exactly. What's up, Carmen? What's up, people on TikTok? I'm not over on the TikTok comments yet. I gotta do my Duolingo.
Girl. Y'all, hey, they
It,
mess with
my
Duolingo, don't
first
know
of
a
all,
lick of Spanish yet.
my streak is at
Uh-oh.
1,200. I kind of
Oh
have to.
my
I
gosh.
kind of got to keep this going.
I don't like the
So
streaks because I'm like, I don't like the pressure. Because some days you be
it
forgetting. It's crazy how much bigger Paige has gotten since
to
last
it.
season. I'm working on this picture, trying to finish this up, editing, and so I'm going to change Paige's picture. And I'm just looking at just her body composition from last season, this season. There's
She put on some muscle mass.
it's visible how much bigger she's gotten.
Was actually never mind. Let me not say what I was about to say.
She was tiny last season. Sister was drinking the muscle milk.
And them protein shakes
Come on,
had to.
they
She was
need
working in that off season.
come on, give her gay. Somebody need to sign her for something because the way she looks visibly
Y'all watching
different.
Life in a W yet? Any thoughts? I have not watched Life in a W yet.
I
Um,
haven't watched it
I
either
think
yet.
Imma wait a
No,
little
but I
bit
need to.
so I can binge.
I need to. I cause uh AZ feeding that cottage cheese. I heard cottage cheese is really good for you. I heard it's not that bad. I'm gonna try it. I've never tried it before.
What's up, Justice, in the
I just
comments? Justice
I
with a
just
U.
naturally have said just naturally just said that I didn't like cottage cheese. I might need to try it. I'm gonna entertain it. Let me go to your Instagram because I know she got pictures of herself.
Question: Chicago Sky only gave Sydney Taylor a one-year deal, making her a restricted free agent this offseason. You can only give out two max deals, and Rakia and Camilla are both up for extensions. Which two
Y'all
would
give
you
me.
give
Uh,
max deals, or would none of them get it?
I love Sydney Taylor. Y'all are giving Sydney a max.
Yeah, max is. I don't know if
Max
I'm
is
giving a
crazy.
max, but I'm absolutely going to
I'm gonna make
offer
sure
up
she's
something
taken care
nice.
of. Yeah, I'm making sure I'm not gonna do her dirty, but a max contract. Y'all are. Hey, Chicago will be ass without her. That's fine. A max contract. She's the top scorer. A max contract. You want to get a? Let's like what Asia makes. Asia makes a super. Let's. She'll get a cool 800K. Like,
And I think that's fair.
and
I
I
think
think that's
that's a nice
fair.
contract for her.
Because I'm trying to think, like, y'all putting Sydney Taylor, when I say a max contract, I'm giving Paige Beckers a max contract. You know what I'm saying? I'm giving uh
Angel gets a max
I'm
contract.
getting Aaliyah Boston's getting a max contract.
Right.
Are y'all seeing Sydney's up there with them? Because if that's the case, y'all should be trying to advocate for her to be a first team WNBA, second team WNBA. She hooping. Like I'm not. That's not even no. Here's the thing. If I'm Sydney Taylor, I'm thinking about this from a chess move. That right now Chicago is my team. So I'm not for real trying to walk because who Sid is right now on Chicago, there's a good chance they're going to build around her. Who she is on another team, you got to start from the ground. You know what I mean? Like this right now, she's in the best position in Chicago to have to you know what I'm saying, to be the focal point or a big piece of the pie. Uh Restricted. Do y'all feel what I'm saying? Does that make sense? Maybe she needs to go to
Yeah, it
Cleveland
makes
or
sense to
Houston.
me.
Cleveland or Houston. Yep, take as many shots she wants. Thank you. She got the green light right now. 23 plus shots, respect. And she's a player that needs the ball in her hand to get it going. And she's not going to have that green light on every single team. Hey man, if I'm Sydney, bro, I'm gonna take that smooth little 800K. And no, they want to give her a max contract, Sophia, because they're scared that she might walk. But I was just thinking, uh, if I'm Sydney, I'm playing chess, not checkers. And I'm thinking, like, man, imagine Juju and Sydney and Houston. How much is a max contract? Mm, 1.2 mil? Is that a super
Something like that.
max?
Yeah, something
It's
like
about
that.
1.2, something like
1.2,
that.
1.3, something like that.
800 is a lot. 800,000 is a lot. Super max, 1.2 is a max. Super max is 1.4, something like that. What's a super max? You would walk away from that org in their past. They won't do anything to stop her. The thing about Sydney too is a lot of people may have not loyalty, but like Chicago's the only team that took a chance on me. Chicago's the only, you know what I mean? Like, so you may feel a little committed to the organ to the, you know what I mean? I know people who feel like I don't know because they were the only team that took a chance. For real, for real. Y'all know how hard it is to make a roster from a training camp contract. 500K, take it or leave it. I think she's worth more than 500K. She can get a bucket. She can be a big offensive piece. Question: do you build around? Is she a player that you build around, or is she a complementary player as we add her into what we got? That's the difference. I think you guys to think of when we're talking about who is our max super max. Is this our? Do I
I don't
put her here and I bring in piece to build around her, or
I don't know if you build around her by herself.
there we go.
Just because we haven't hit the consistency point yet. Um, she's gonna give us some good games, but not
She's been pretty consistent.
always. Huh?
She's been pretty consistent, hasn't she? Since she's been starting, right? I think she's right.
She a decent amount. I don't know if we're at the point where you build a squad around her yet.
You want to
Not
see
saying
more.
that it couldn't happen. Yeah, I don't know yet. I think she could be part of a core that you build around.
Okay. Yeah, I see that. I think she's Enrique with a little bit more discipline.
Yeah,
Not Enrique this year, past Enrique. Just because she is a bucket, you know,
yeah,
and she's not scared of the moment.
she's not. I do like that about her.
Yeah, she's not scared of the moment.
She gonna step up. She gonna do, and whether it falls or don't, she gonna give her all to that moment.
And she plays defense. That's true. If
Correct.
I'm sitting, I'd probably stay in Chicago. I know Chicago. If Chicago does the right thing, because I like them right now. You know what I'm saying? You had Rakia back. They can do a little something, something.
Heavy on if Chicago does the right thing though.
Yeah. You always gotta think. Restricted free agent. Does Chicago get to match any offer for her? Ray Burrell was a what? Ray Burrell was a reserved. Ray was something where nobody could
Oh
match.
yeah,
The only thing,
she was
is that a restricted?
she was a I don't even think it was restricted because with restricted, other teams can negotiate. She couldn't even really negotiate with other
Reserved.
teams.
Okay, she was a reserve. Yeah.
Reserve.
Her and Marine Johannes were both reserves. Um, Sydney is a reserve. So, which means that all Chicago has to do is offer her something, because then she can't leave regardless.
So she's a reserve, not a restricted.
How do you how do you get to between the two? Does that make sense? Like what's
No idea how we like find out or
yeah,
how do you even get
how does
there.
the team get to call you a reserve versus a restricted? Like why was Ray a reserve rather than Shakira? Because Ray's been with LA since she's been drafted.
What
She
year did
got
Ray get
waived after she
drafted?
got drafted. Ray got waived.
Did she? Hold on, I'm finna look up and look her up.
Ray got waived by LA. Restricted usually happens in a player's first year after their rookie contract is up. Ray is different because she got waived first. Yeah, I'm curious about that role because Marine never got waived, but she was like overseas and didn't come over for a little bit and then like was on pause for a little bit. And I think that's how she got to be restricted. But there's tons of players. What are the qualifications to be reserved? That's what we're looking for, Space Girl, right now. It's kind of like, how do you become reserved? Caitlin Chen is also reserved, same situation. Okay. Those expansion teams going too good for me to put eggs into Chicago basket. It just depends. You know what I mean? Like I said, she has it good in Chicago right now.
Caitlin,
Signing a training camp contract is how to become reserved, I
thank
believe.
God.
I think restricted is after you do the 4 years. That's true. I know that one. I know what restricted, how do you become restricted? I was just curious.
Hmm.
Way first and picked up on a vet minimum. That's how you retain her rights. Okay. And then that's how you become a reserved. Okay. Makes sense. And
Folks, I hope y'all do Caitlin Chen very nicely next year, but I am very glad to see that she's reserved.
yeah, I can see Natalie keeping her. As in, you get to stay here or you don't play. Ain't that some bull? We're your only option. Damn. God forbid I even like it here.
I think she happy there though.
Yeah, I think she is.
I think she
I
happy
think
there.
she's there. I think she enjoys it. I think she does too. Um, I think Chicago also makes what's her face? Sydney a reserved as well. So it look like Chicago, you might get that girl back. Congratulations. Now I don't know about Ray. Ray, yeah, y'all was mad at Ray. Y'all said, Ray, why? She said, listen, I have no choice. I'm a
She
reserve.
said I had no choice.
Yeah, y'all had Ray high.
Damn.
Damn. Like I want to be here. Like I like being broke. Because they're like, sis, your name is Chrome.
And now she be one of the only ones that be balling.
Yeah. They said she was inconsistent.
Well, she is that beginning absolutely, but she been a little more consistent recently. She gives her all.
She does. That's it. I never question Ray Burrell's effort. That's one thing. What do you think KP is going to average in Phoenix? And this is the full stat line. Damn. Yeah, yeah. Right. Oh. Listen, KP's a bucket. I hope y'all like, but what KP brings to a team isn't just like scoring. She's a leader. She's vocal. She's high basketball IQ. Like good and like that is somebody you want to. So that again, I already said this once. Y'all was acting like y'all didn't want KP. KP played 20 minutes and had 20 points. Like if you want to win, they said Ka hasn't stopped smiling since KP arrived because she's going to help them win games, as y'all saw last night. Like KP, KCAT, and Dewana Bonner were fun to watch. Like KP was hooping. I was watching KP and I said, and why did some of y'all not want her again? Why did y'all not want her again? The fact she got straight off the plane and got in that game was crazy. Crazy.
Well,
That means she was probably studying the plays on the plane.
because um
There's already a video of her explaining a play during the huddle. And she's a
because
winner. That's
KP
somebody who
KP
loves
got
to
there.
win.
KP got there and immediately the three players that I mentioned, and I said like you got AT Kai and DB on the team, y'all should be better than this. Immediately they was all on one accord once KP got there. All of them
She
start hooping.
elevates their game consistently over there in Phoenix. She elevates them. Some of y'all could have used her. KP will probably go back to, and mind you, she's a bucket. So if she got 20 and 20, yeah, she'll probably average around 20 easily. Remind you, AT's strong suit isn't scoring. That's not what AT. No, AT is gonna fill your stat line. She don't mind not. AT gonna give you 11, 10, and 10, 12, 13, 12. Like KP on the floor and had Merck shooting 60 and 42. And she facilitates. So yeah, Ka helps out Ka, takes a lot of pressure off for Ka. And then people was mad. They said, oh, now she's healthy to play. KP was never going to play another game in LA. Y'all, the way that lady got off that plane and hit the ground running, I know y'all in LA was sick. Y'all could have used that a couple times. I know that's right. Hey, because sis, I thought your knees, your ankle. She said, no, I'm good. Lord, I'm healed. Trade went
It's
through
a
and she said, I'm
miracle.
healed. I'm joking because she did say that before she got traded that she'd be playing on Sunday regardless. So
Yeah,
before LA
she
fans
did.
get here and they said, no, she said she was going to play with us. I know. I'm just joking. Don't. Y'all good? Y'all good? I'm just joking. Yeah, Ka was amped with the KP news drop. I'll be amped too. So if she's able, they do play Dallas twice. If she's able to help them outside of those two games, I have no problem with KP in Phoenix. Listen, she can. I hope she get a bucket on every game except when they play Dallas. Uh, that's it.
Yeah.
She did say she didn't expect to actually get traded though. I feel for her. No, you don't gotta feel for her. I'm pretty sure she wanted to get traded. Like you don't really gotta feel bad for her. I'm pretty sure she did not want to be in LA.
And she had already said like it's business. She don't take nothing personal. So
Did LA say that they moved on for her because she said that she wasn't gonna resign with them and that's why they traded her? Am I tripping? Is that what was said by Lynn?
wait, said it
Decisions had to
again?
be made. She might have still communicated that she doesn't that she was going to entertain free agency moving forward.
Yeah.
And Lynn said, "Okay, so you can leave." Damn. Fuck.
Well,
Just that.
Lynn, I don't know, sister. You got things to worry about. So
Allegedly, I think they heard she wanted to entertain free agency and they panicked, as LA does. As LA does. And I think Phoenix is just hoping to woo her, treat her nice, hey, so she comes back to Phoenix. Because that's the thing. Like, Phoenix is taking a gamble here, honestly.
they
A
really
big
are.
gamble. And I just think they're thinking in the front office, like, listen, we're going to get Ellie the time of her life. We're going to, hey, and then just hope in free agency she has such a good time and experience that she does sign back. Gamble. We'll see if it works.
We'll see, cause Valks, we finna go after her next season. We
Oh,
gon' we
y'all,
gonna offer
y'all
we gonna
for
offer something. We gonna offer something.
She's getting 1 million right now. What? Who?
She's
Something
getting
got to
nine.
give.
She's getting 999,999. Okay.
Y'all got that? Because y'all gonna have to move some things around, I think.
I got faith in my front office. They'll
Because
figure something out. They
their
gon'
front office is gonna do is gonna piss
I'm
somebody
not
off.
saying it's guaranteed that she gonna be there, but they gonna offer her something. We gonna
I
pursue.
don't think the Valks need her. I think the Valks could use her.
I think
Again,
Valks could absolutely use her.
if your team struggles offensively, KP's not a good fit in Valkyries though. Not with that defense.
Why we
KP's
acting like
not
KP don't play defense?
KP's not a cone. We gotta stop with that narrative. Is she defensive player of the year? No, but she's not a liability, as in we can't have her out there. Like, I don't know where that started at.
KP
I don't know
plays
where that
defense.
started at, that KP doesn't play defense. She was playing defense last night. I don't know who started that rumor, but y'all gotta quit that.
And then on top of that, she is familiar with Natalie. So I'm sure she knows Natalie's system. She knows how Natalie operates. I could see that being a good fit, honestly.
Yeah, they said not with that defense. Like KP is a
L-
bum.
like she just be standing there. Whoa.
Like, is she defensive player of the year? No.
No,
Will
but
she
she
get
not a
cooked?
liability.
Will she get cooked in some match? No, but I know that she gonna try. She gonna foul somebody before she let you get a layup. Like, there's effort. I can work with that. I
And
can
she a
work with that.
dog.
And it's a
Don't think
mentality.
she got the
There,
plum dog, even though she don't like that nickname. But she ain't get plum dog as
I
a
meant the
nickname for no
Valkyries
reason.
defense. KP's a high level player, high IQ. Like, she's a competitor. She isn't just gonna let you go out there without no effort and be the weakest link. That's not it. Like, Valkyrie, yes, the Valkyries have elite defense. KP isn't gonna get on that team and bring their defensive rating down, 5 notches. If anything, it's gonna make her work harder so she can keep up. Yeah, like the Valkyries be locking everybody up. They
Don't
do,
worry.
kinda, but
Don't worry,
you know what I'm saying?
Mrs.
She can't.
KP. If we don't get KP in 4 years, AZ gonna be a Valk. I be seeing that the agenda of AZ going to the Valks. I do like that. Do I think it's gonna
Something
happen in all honesty? I
y'all
don't
might
know.
even not even get her 4 years because they might offer that lady uh uh
That's what I'm like.
Dallas might make it very hard to get rid of AZ.
Yeah. I would
So if
love
y'all
that.
playing 4 years,
But
you
I
might need to
don't
expand that at least for 6.
I'm not putting my eggs in that basket. I'm not getting my hopes up. I would love that. I'm not getting my hopes up.
Somebody would go ahead and block. Oh, that's me. I really gotta get some mobs on YouTube.
Yeah, you do.
That was weird. I don't know why people would come in here and say shit like that. That's weird.
Because people are weird.
Yeah. Why is it going to be hard to get rid of her? If I'm Dallas, I'm not getting rid of her.
If
I don't
I'm
give a damn
Dallas,
about none of that.
Paige and AZ. Y'all got to stay a while.
Yeah,
Get
you're gonna have to
comfy.
stay. Why would I get rid of her? Y'all think that these teams are looking what's best for the players' career? They don't care. Honestly, like, hey, I gotta do best for you. I gotta do what's best for me, Lucius. They don't care. She's a great player. She's marketable. She brings us money. Why would I get rid of her? Because she's not happy here? I give a damn about happiness. Like, what are we talking about here? Y'all think that these front offices are doing what's because they enjoy, like, come on, man. AZ literally made Dallas a better 3-point team with her shooting. And come on. But if I'm AZ, I do want some tough discussions. I'm gonna put my hand down. I was gonna say my another phrase I usually say, but I mean business about, hey, something's gotta change, bro. I ain't gonna be running to this corner much too longer. Because if you think I won't force your hand on a trade or make it very clear that I am unhappy, I don't think that's her personality, but I think she got the juice for it. I think they believe her.
Let the agent do that.
Exactly. Because I ain't gonna be running to this corner too much. It was cool the first year. I ain't gonna be running to this corner much too longer. Let's just keep that a buck.
Let's run some
And
plays for me.
let's see. If AZ requested a trade, would it would have to be in like the only similar situation is Adam. I see your question. We'll answer in a second. The only possible comparison is Angel. And y'all saw, and there were some of y'all who still thought Angel wasn't getting traded. Like it would have to be something very visible where there's no amending this relationship. And I don't think that it's been clear. You know what I mean? Like, um, I know Liz is probably watching the Dobbs game. My TV's not on right now. Toxic locker room,
The
something to
game
make
not
it.
on till
That's
10.
just not AZ's personality, for real, for real. So I don't think a breakup happens that way, but I do think they'll listen to her. Hopefully, Dallas doesn't hate AZ, y'all. Please, I don't think personally, I don't think they keep Enrique past his 2-year contract. And if I'm Enrique too, honestly, because we've already established too, Enrique's had to adjust her game to fit the current system of the Dallas Wings. If I'm Enrique, if anything, I'm like, I don't even get to be the player I think I should be or whatever in Dallas. You know what I mean? So I know sometimes we think like Enrique is hindering Dallas. Maybe Dallas is hindering Enrique, you know? Like she's had to really adjust. Cause I saw, yay, I know y'all saw that step back hezzy tweeny three, and I was like, yeah, she's finna, yeah. She misses it. She misses it.
She trying so hard. She like, I
She
just
tries to, hey, I never seen like an addict try not to smoke crack.
Enrique to the Valkyries. I did not say that.
Yeah. And she be having to fight it. And some days it be hitting. But even when it's hitting, that's not what we need. That's not that's not the system, sis. That's not the system. Even when she hit it. Cause I know y'all be like, she made it. And I'm like, it's still not the shot I want. That's still not the shot I want. Make her not. That doesn't change that. That's still not what I want. Somebody tried to argue with me about, I said, yeah, they run different systems. They're like, no, they don't. I'm like, yes, they do. I'm like, yes, we got two different systems out there. They said she was doing the 2020 with AZ. Hey, you wasn't getting that ball back. I saw in her eyes, man. She was been look just like how she did in China. So go ahead. Everybody get ready to rebound.
All right, just everybody box out.
Cause that shit's going up. It is. It is. So yeah, I don't know if Kurt's gonna be able to get rid of. We all think Kurt's gonna start making moves in free agency. Da 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 da. If he doesn't, and he's gonna ride that wave, yeah, I don't see it after these 2 games, especially for the future. He takes everyone out, and they haven't. I think she scores more too. She doesn't mind taking a back seat. But she's not gonna force the conversation either. For real, for real. She's gonna do what the team needs her to do. That's the difference. Last time somebody came into the locker room and told everybody that I should be this, that, and the third, and I should be, they got kicked off the team.
Oh,
Rightfully so. Not rightfully so, but you know what I mean. But you can't force somebody to play defense, first and foremost, Adam. Defense is a choice. Defense is pride. Defense is effort. I cannot force you to play defense. Either you do or you don't. That is it. So Jess Shepard has a choice to make. Is she going to make the choice to play defense? And if the answer is no, then we'll continue to have the problem we are. But yeah, lack of effort. All that on offense, and we don't give it up on defense. So I can't force Jess Shepard to play defense. I can't. I can't. That's a choice. But here's the thing: if you don't, I can find somebody who will, and that's just that. So that's how I feel. Or if
That's a
you're a
million
seasoned
dollar
vet, do you
contract.
come on now? If you're a seasoned vet, do you want to come to Dallas and play in Jose's system? Yes. She literally can't. Then she's not going to get the minutes that she wants. Honestly, that's the thing. It's just Shakira going to embarrass Justin. Hopefully, Jose has a better game plan to cover up whatever we got going on. If you're a seasoned vet, do you want to come play in Dallas' system? If I'm a system player, yes. Listen, y'all always try when we talk about Dallas specifically. Y'all always suggest players who wouldn't fit in Dallas's system. You know what I mean? Especially the system we're going towards, right? When I have players like Paige and AZ who play unselfish basketball, who are high level, high IQ players, next pass, you know what I'm saying? Give it up both ends. That type of, I need players who also have that same identity and mentality. Therefore, if I'm a player who does have that, yes, I would eyes light up. Playing with Paige in a game changer, right? Game changer for my career, for winning. You can see they impact winning. You can see they impact winning off rip. Why wouldn't you want to go? So inside Jose's system, um, yes, but even it's not even about Jose's system. What I want to go to Dallas, it's about playing with those players. When you get to certain talented play, they want to play with the best. They want to play with people who elevate their game. Paige and AZ will elevate your game. One, you know that you're going. I can see Maddie. Honestly, you can get a bag at him. You can get a bag at him, Maddie. Uh, you can get a bag. KP doesn't fit the style of wings. Of the wings, she can make it work. KP is a team that can make it work, but I think she can be more beneficial in other teams. What the players, the type of player, and we have this conversation constantly. Liz, what kind of players does the Dallas Wings need? What kind of guard does the
You
Dallas
need
Wing
a
need?
plug and play guard that is not does not shooter forward. They're not score forward. You need somebody that's just gonna come in, do what you need to do, fit the system. Okay. The first
Beavish.
priority is not to score. The priority is to complement.
You know who'd be great? Leona Phoebish. Fantastic. Would take her
Sony
in a
Citron.
heartbeat. A Gabby Williams would be fantastic. Would take her.
Sony Citron.
Citron, fantastic. Would take her. Nay, would fantastic. Would take her. Those are the type of guards. What kind of post players do you need?
You need
Post players.
somebody who gonna play defense and who gonna get scrappy and get some rebounds.
I don't
And
need
Angel
you to give me
Reese.
20 a night.
Angel Reese, even though Angel could give you 20 a night, but also Angel, she real happy back in Atlanta.
But
But
also,
an
Angel
Angel
points are coming
Reese
off a rebound.
caliber, huh?
Yeah. I mean, her points are coming off of rebounds too. Like, it's not like the offense is being ran through Angel.
Yeah,
She's
but
getting, and that's what I'm
I'm just
saying,
saying
like the type of player that
she
they need.
can give you 20 a night. But yeah, you need a Angel Reese, a Kiki area fan. Um, who else real scrappy in that paint? And Anissa
Ray is not a big
Morrow.
enough. And Ray's not
Um,
big enough. Ray is not
a
big enough.
a
Like in
Niara
terms of like
Sabali.
impact.
Niara Sabali. Y'all could use
Oh,
her in the paint.
let me be clear. You still need a player who's top player. You know what I'm saying? Like, not saying she's this, that, and the third, but I'm saying like top caliber play. You still need a top caliber big. It's just their skill set. Also, stop suggesting back to the basket true fives, please, please.
That's not gonna work.
It,
That
you're
does
gonna
not
plug up
work.
the paint. You know what I'm saying?
A
That and
Shakira
that's not.
Austin.
But someone who can screen good, a pick and roll player, yes, facts.
Hell,
It's
NECA.
too NECA, great. Y'all are trying to develop even Cam, Fee,
Cam
those type
Brink.
of players.
Fee.
Kiki, inside out, yeah. Bigs who can stretch the floor,
Honestly,
run,
the Valks version of Kia Stokes. She gonna get in there. She gonna get scrappy.
yeah, yeah. Those are the type of post play. So, uh, just specifically when we talk about the Dallas Wings, the suggestions need to be intentional to fit the style. Claire's track would be perfect. Great. I would love to pick her up in the draft. Neck on the wings would be great. Fantastic. Like, those are system players. Those are play within those. I know my job, what I'm out here for. Replace Jess with AT, replace Erika. Even I would have been mad at AT, honestly. She would play more of an insight than a facilitator role that she does like on Phoenix, but because AT's not so ball dominant and things of that nature, she still is, able to work with what they got. Mike, who's your city? Tina Charles 5 years ago. Shit, Tina Charles last year.
No, for real.
Bump 5 years ago. Tina Charles last
Tina
week. Tina
Tina
Charles
put Connecticut on her back.
this morning. Cleveland. We talked about the sirens. I like it. Y'all
I
are
like the
up.
colors. I like the blue.
Yeah.
I don't get the whole uproar about the Sirens name. You know, the hockey fans mad, but it'll
People
be all
don't
right.
know the
What's up,
I thought the
Ashley?
siren hockey. They're two different type of sirens, right? Like
Right. It's
hockey is
the
this.
hockey siren is the woo 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 woo. And then the Cleveland siren is the mermaid.
Yeah, that will lull you
girls that
and
be singing.
murder you, lull you to sleep,
That's not the same.
sing you out there to that ocean. And I hope they get a bad bitch mermaid as their mascot. Yeah, I hope
Okay.
she is a bad. Hey, I can see it now.
Okay.
Y'all, y'all don't think they're gonna get a mermaid as the mascot? It gotta be a mermaid.
We'll see. They probably. I feel like it will be. I'm trying to think of what the costume gonna look like and
They're
how
probably
she
gonna
gonna
make
walk
her into some
around.
type of fish. You remember like in like some type of they're probably gonna make some aquatic animal slash human looking type deal. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm
Mm,
thinking.
mm, okay.
Yeah, I
I
saw
don't
him.
know.
They like to make some type of animal type stuff. I could see her having one of them arches too. Think about like like I don't know. I think about like SpongeBob. You know what I'm saying? How they made the little fish, the kingfish and stuff like something like that. Yeah,
Right, but where did so you just gonna have a little tail and then just feet at the bottom?
it's gonna be a type of animal. They're gonna make the animal kind of like how the Mercury made they mascot an animal. They be making up animals and stuff with these mascots. They're not real animals. They be making up animals.
And everybody be forgetting about the Mercury mascot. No shade.
Yeah,
I be forgetting they
Torch.
got a mascot.
And Torch got lore too. Shout out to the Mercury because they put effort in Torch. They gave him a
They do, and
storyline.
he don't be nowhere.
Yeah, I'm worried about making her too sexy. Like they'll avoid a mermaid. You can, but that's what I'm saying. They're gonna make her an animal, so it's not gonna be sexy. It's gonna be fierce, like a kangaroo type stuff. Scorch is his name, not Torch. That's my bad. See, we don't even know that man's name. Mm-mm. Can somebody tell me? And there has to be a reason why. Why hasn't Atlanta replaced their mascot? Is it just not a priority? Is it something like what is the reason? Why did they get rid of Star, and why have they not replaced Star? Kangaroo Renee, I'm talking about UMKC right now. Rue up. Yeah, you're not the only people that got you're not the only people that got kangaroos. Thank you. They got a mascot. No,
No,
Atlanta
they
Dream do
don't
not have a
currently have a
mascot.
mascot.
And I'm curious, waiting for the bigger arena. What does the mascot got to do with the arena? You know what I'm saying? That's one of the things where you're just making up excuses. You feel me? Like, hey, we don't want to bring one until we get arena. Daddy don't got these two don't carry weight. You still can do this. So I don't. I'm what? Is there a reason why? You know, is it just not a priority?
They said Angels
They said
Barbie's
Angels
the new
Barbie's a new
mascot.
mascot.
Might as well be. Speaking of, my shoes
Maybe the
came in.
mascots
They
need to do a
had,
rebrand and have a
shiny
launch
shoes.
party event. Sophia, they've hadn't had a mascot in like 6 years. They had it's been a minute since the Atlanta Dream had a mascot. They've had plenty of time to plan that party and to get with the program. Honestly, who the top? Obviously, Ellie's the best mascot. I think y'all be sleeping on Sky. Sky be changing her hair.
Sky
She
Days
be
Live.
trying. Yeah, Sky's up there for real, for real. I was impressed with Sky. And y'all saw her out there. Violet is number two. I don't know if Violet's number two.
I like Violet.
I like Violet. Sky was out there doing what's the dance Chicago people do? Feet work, footwork. Yeah.
What's it called? Jigging?
I ain't never
Um,
seen Violet do no footwork. Violet is
well, that's
classy. You think
they
Sky gonna
don't.
get out
That's
there
not
and
what
try
they
to
do
Cupid shuffle? I'm just saying. I
in the
didn't.
Bay. They got their own dances in the Bay.
Did you see her doing the Bay dances at the game?
She was doing some dances. Plus, they had for
Mm.
Ellie's birthday. They had Sky and Violet for Ellie's birthday. Violet was looking like Kelly
Why don't you guys like the Wings
in Destiny's
mascot?
Child.
You just don't like the way she looks because the mascot in the Wings has lore. There's a reason why they call literally Dallas Pegasus City.
You know, they can update the design. I think.
Okay, you don't like the way she looks.
Yeah.
She's
Sade, the
scary.
shoes are cute. The shoes are cute.
Well,
I'm
we
gonna
already know
display them.
Dallas
I'm not gonna wear them though.
top to bottom needs a revamp for their home game experience. So Lightning, that's their mascot's name, Lightning. Some of the mascots I can't figure out what they are and what the Fever's a flame. Um, Freddie, they made Freddie up. I made a video about this actually. Freddie is a made up one. Doppler has to do with Seattle and the weather. Scorch came from outer space and landed in Phoenix in the desert or something like that. Buckets came from the desert and is a rabbit. Um, who else is there?
What's up, Crystal?
The look isn't
You
there for
know,
me as a person.
Freddie looks like a character out of Osmosis Jones.
Yeah, he's not a real
Look
thing.
like one of them
They made him
fever
up.
things in
They drew him
Osmosis
up.
Jones.
Ain't Freddie a virus or something? The
See,
fever?
that's
Yeah, I
what I'm
think he.
saying. He looked like one of them things in Osmosis Jones. One of the
Yeah,
characters. If you ain't seen the movie, you probably don't know what I'm talking about.
girl. Osmosis Jones is how I visualize my body to work. Whenever I'm sick
That's
or
real.
anything happens. I
That's
think there's
real.
little people in like police cars running around.
Yeah, I take a pill for something, and I just imagine it's just the
Yeah,
cars
Osmosis
and
Jones really did it for
everything.
me. I was like,
And
the
shout
white
out that
blood cells
movie.
over there fighting. I love
He's
me some
not a
Osmosis.
virus. Crystal, what is Freddy? I genuinely don't know what Freddy is.
Oh Lord, y'all talking about Freddie? Yeah, they have Freddie. Let me go find that video. What's that video? I did a lot of research for it. I can't remember. Who else am I missing? Uh oh, Minnesota, the Lynx. Well, you guys know that's a cat.
Well, that's a yeah.
He's
Um,
athletic. Now that man be doing backflips and stuff. He's probably the most athletic one.
does Connecticut have a mascot?
The sun. He's orange.
I ain't never seen that thing.
You have. He just don't he not active though. He just be there.
Um,
He don't be
Washington
doing a
got the
lot.
panda bear. Yeah,
Oh yeah,
I
and
don't
don't
know. I genuinely don't know what the Connecticut mascot look like. But
don't do too much on Washington though. That does have lore. Oh, his name is Blaze, not Sun. Don't do too much on Washington though, because they do not play about packs. Because I was like, I get it, and they're like, they used to donate
the
pandas to
panda that
the
was
zoo.
donated to the zoo.
And
My
they
bad.
got what for? I was like, damn, excuse the fuck out of me. I didn't know they used to deal with the goddamn pandas to y'all. That's my bad. It's one of the biggest attractions at the zoo. I'm like, yo,
Crystal,
well, excuse
tell
me.
me Freddie don't look like he's supposed to be on Osmosis Jones.
Yeah, I'm not. The Aces is buckets. And
He
he's a
ain't a
rabbit.
bunny.
He's a jackrabbit.
And he a player.
And they found him in the desert apparently or something like that. Do Portland
He ain't
Tempo?
come out
No,
of magician hat? That's what I thought. That's why I thought he was a bunny.
nah. We are attached to our pandas. Lauren, I'm sorry. Yeah, I learned my lessons. And then also, and don't mention Freddie without mentioning little Freddie too, because they don't play about him either.
He also could be in that movie too. Both of
Yeah,
them.
they said what about his son? I'm like, hey, yo, my bad.
Now, where's the mom? How? Maybe that's a
Damn,
little
he
too
could be a single
personal. My
dad.
bad. Yeah, that's my bad, Freddie.
Yeah, I'm like,
That
hey,
was a little personal.
he's a single father.
Just wanted to see where the family was.
Yeah, little Freddie don't
This
go to
is
school, nothing.
this is a woman's league. Like where the woman at?
Yeah, I'm just a single dad.
Okay, you could be a single dad. Shout out all the single dads. Where's the woman in the women's
Maybe
league?
he adopted the baby on his own. Maybe there was no mom.
Okay,
Maybe
maybe Freddie
he
gave
gave
birth. You
birth.
know what?
Yeah, and
That's real.
and that's the
That's
Lord that,
real
and that's
progressive,
what Indiana
McCall.
needs. You know what? Let's wake that up. Give them
Sophie
that
Cunningham
background.
would have a heart attack.
Let them work through that
And
one.
I support that actually. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Actually, I like McCall, I like that. That's a
yeah.
good
I like the
story.
plot twist there. Plot twist.
A single hard-working dad that gave birth. I like that.
Come on now. Come on now. Trans Freddy 1000. Because I love to see it. Inclusive League. And they was
Somebody
pissed at
let Sophie
Caitlyn.
Cunningham know.
No, they was pissed. And I was like, well, at least she dodges questions about everything. Hey, when she says I really just want to play basketball, she meant it. She meant it. She was like, I really don't want to answer anything regarding any of this shit. For real, for real. Black, white, trans, gay, homophobe, all that shit. If it got to do with anything, I don't want to. And I said that, I go, at least she's consistent. Yeah. So I got to keep key out of that one. Unfortunate, though, to a degree. Because, damn. Man, she hasn't done media since. I know their PR team is probably fucking pissed every day. Just always something. There's always something.
Just
You see what
you
Stephen A
see what
said about
Stephen A said.
Cheryl?
I do
Stephen A
not
is
be
a
paying
grifter.
attention to Stephen
I
A.
don't listen to Stephen A. That chick that said she would never play in the WNBA because there's tons of players who are better than her. No, I don't think about her because it's irrelevant. It's not real. It's not real.
Mm,
He literally said, I would never play in the WNBA because there are a plethora of players who are much better than me. So it's a nothing burger. Pierre Letty ain't getting paid enough. You didn't see that video? Just that Pierre person looks pissed, man. Every day has to be something. I know she got out of the woodworks about everybody getting mad about like, you guys are racist to to getting questions about me. She's like, why is it always something? Why is it never, I bet she's envious, honestly, of the Dallas Wings. Like they had it easy. Y'all left them alone. Afterwards.
mm.
Uh
But at the same time, that's who you represent. You know who you represent. Get to
Come on,
work.
man. You signed up for the job. Put in work.
Get to
Clock
work.
in. Earn that paycheck, sis. And you're honestly, is it enough not to sign her back next year? Lauren, I said this, and I said one. Sophie is doing. It's a slippery slope right now. And I know we're not going to talk about. I said we're not going to talk about the fever, but this is just an interesting topic because I'm curious to see what happens down the line. It's a slippery slope right now, right? Aligning yourself and standing on business on about certain issues in this retrospect is a hard from a marketing perspective, from a moving forward from brands, brand identity within organizations, because what you when we sign somebody, we take on everything that you encompass essentially, and you have to, these are conversations that front offices are going to have. Do we want to navigate these conversations? Is it worth it? And I was like, she better hope that the Fever do not want to part with her ever, because I can see this being a reason other teams don't want to sign her. And I think that's a fair assessment. It's one thing for a star to be doing it, especially for a role. Lauren, that's another great point. For a role player, maybe you only giving
You give me
me
3 points.
3 points a game. Hey, you're only giving me 3 points a game. Knowing that the team, they probably will sign her again, nothing bothers them. I think things do bother them. No one wants to deal for real, for real. No one wants to when it's Caitlyn, it's different. Like that's baby.
That's their bread and butter right now. That's they
Come
gonna
on
deal
now.
with it.
Come on now. She's
But
not
I
playing
think,
after the Fever. Let her go. She's going straight to Fox News. That part. I hope the Fever let her go.
yeah.
I'll be curious to see.
But
I just
I think when you also consider like media is also now asking multiple coaches about this situation, their opinions on stuff like this. And so especially with the coaches that are saying like we're all about inclusivity and all that stuff. Hey, Sophie, if you ever not with the
there's
fever,
some,
don't even worry about looking. Don't look
there's
to
a
the
handful of
links.
teams
Don't look to the Valks. Don't look to the
bases.
Aces. It's
Oh,
raps.
don't go to Dallas. Kurt's gay.
Don't look to Dallas.
I
Don't
also
look
felt
to
this is
do not
interesting.
don't look to Seattle.
But listen here. But even this right here with Steph White being a lesbian woman, I not saying because again, you can be transphobic and also be part of the LGBT community. So let me be clear that. But also, um, just how she's probably have to like deal with like parents who hate their kids low key. But you can't really outwardly hate your kid. You gotta have to check it out. Like it puts it honestly as a lesbian woman, it probably makes her like I don't know have to deal with some different. You know what I'm saying? How do I navigate this situation? You know what I mean? Because it's still kind of a united front, as in like she's, you know what I'm saying, part of my shit, bullshit, da, da, da. But still at the same time, I don't agree essentially with what. So you kind of have to put on the front a little bit. I think it puts Steph White in an interesting predicament from a who I am and how I identify in my morals and ethics as a person. Um, I just love how the Lynx fans boot her every time. Oh, she's gonna get that energy everywhere. Probably easier for them to navigate Caitlyn. Oh, for sure. I don't know. A lot of white lesbians okay with pushing. No, that's why I said that. That's why I said yes. It's probably a lot easier, but also White's wife is black, so she's probably putting a lot of
That still
interesting
don't mean nothing.
conversation. It doesn't mean anything, but it probably has potential to mean more than it if it was a ladder. You know what I mean? Like as her having a black wife and being part of the LGBT community, there's a greater chance that she has a little bit of different insight and opinions versus if she was a cis white woman. You feel me? Caitlin Clark has never said in a Daria thing. Lauren, no one said that she did. Hey, no one said it,
We
but it does
literally
not
said
negate.
she didn't say anything.
Yeah, hey, no one accused her of saying anything. Did someone accuse Caleb? We were just saying these conversations do come up specifically when they're asked specifically to them. So consistently having to, and then also having a fan base who do align. Again, only one fan base has called me a dumb N word. Only one. Uh,
Same.
yeah. I posted one video and one person called me a dumb, stupid N word. Only one. So again, that's the different conversation. As in, yeah, it,
That's
this
a
has
that's a
may not have nothing to do with Caitlyn, but there are a certain group of people who do align, uh,
Big
and have
Sky.
thrown
That
their
is
support.
a very good
As-
point. Is that the black wife means nothing because Steph was quick with that 18 narrative and the whole aggressiveness. So that's yeah. I don't put nothing past her, bro.
I didn't say it did, and
No, I didn't.
again,
I didn't say you did. I'm just saying. I'm just putting out more perspective. Like
the 18 narrative and things of that nature too, as well. Uh, yeah. When they ask her that question, she gave that right
the
after the game.
yeah.
And she never spun it back and apologized as well. It's
So
ESPN, which her wife works with. Oh, her wife works for ESPN.
mhm.
Yeah. Yep, you never know. People can be, a hotep for show.
I don't think that's the. I don't know if that's what you was looking for.
That's the wrong word.
Hmm.
What's a hotep?
Um, the hoteps are like the Grand Rising,
Oh,
peace, king.
Uncle Tom. My bad.
There you go.
My bad. I'm not a hotep. Yeah, it's my bad, guys. Not the right word. Okay, I changed it. I meant Uncle Tom. My bad. Sometimes I get the words wrong. Remember, I'm not a professional. I'm just a lady. I'm one of those people that like take the microphones away. Baby, I just bought this microphone on the internet. They give them to anybody. They're free. Yeah, actually,
Well,
they're not
free
free.
is. I was about to say
They're not
isn't.
free, but anybody can get one.
They're accessible.
Accessible. Yeah, baby, you can also get a microphone. Uh, so interesting. Yeah. Um, we talked about KP. Are we watching the game? Damn. Liz, are you watching the game?
I'm about to turn it on right now, but I don't know if my Wi-Fi gonna get spotty. So we'll see.
Your Wi-Fi's been spotty this whole time.
It
If
cleared
you're
up
Kelsey
once I
Mitchell, do
because
you leave
I had a what's the name like thing with a video in the background. See, as soon as
and
I'm looking on TikTok.
shout out to Kelsey Mitchell who confirmed her straightness. I love that for her. I love that. WNBA is the only one where we're like, ah, she popped out with the man's. I was like, and got a boyfriend. Huh. Said the quiet part out loud. Y'all, no more inferring. I am not getting no allegations. Just post a live video with your mans and keep it pushing, baby. I already told y'all. I already told y'all. Love that for her. Because that's what I thought. I was like, all right,
I
mark
said
that one off y'all
straight,
list.
but
Mark off y'all list. If y'all was curious, mark that one off.
I wasn't really
KP coming
curious.
because that's all that video was. She ain't said nothing about a man since she been in the league. And then Rand was like, and you know what? I didn't got too many questions. I just want to make sure everybody's on the same page here, baby. Love that for her. Do you guys think Kelsey Mitchell leaves Indiana? I think it had to
I
do with how well Indiana does this year.
how well Indiana does. Well, not even necessarily that. I think it also has to do with like what they can offer her next year.
Mm,
I think KP happy where she at. I mean, not KP. Kelsey Mitchell is happy where she at.
but she can definitely get a bag somewhere else.
But
A
I
bigger
mean,
bag.
maybe she goes to Cleveland. Who knows?
Where's she from?
I don't know.
Not based on anything she's ever said. Again, not the first time people just locking in. Oh, she's definitely said she don't
Oh,
do the gay stuff,
she
but
from Cincinnati.
that doesn't mean anything.
So
Olivia Nessa-Dota also says she didn't do gay stuff, so yeah, we'll
even
have to
though
find out.
she was going back and forth because I knew she had said something about her being gay, and then it was something else again. It was like, oh, she's straight, and I'm like, I don't think that lady's straight, bro.
Yeah, she said tweeted last year. She cleared that up quickly.
And then uncleared it.
It was like
I said no, because the year before you definitely said something alluding to the fact that you're
said, I saw the
fruity.
light. I saw the light. I saw the light. That's my bad, guys. Ah, they said don't knock it till you try it. That's on me. When I was presented with new information, I was able to make a new analysis. With some better information, I've come to a different conclusion. If the Aces and Liberty can pay their players, so can the Fever. Uh, it depends on what people want, though. You know what I mean? The Aces are able to pay their players because people take sacrifices and adjust so they can pay everybody. If Kelsey Mitchell thinks she's worth a super max on a expansion team, then yeah, And if it comes down to giving who gets a supermax on Indiana, they're going to give it to Caitlyn unless Caitlyn turns it down.
Caitlyn and
I think
AB.
Kelsey Mitchell's fan base would expand as well. I disagree essentially, Sophia, only because y'all disrespected Kelsey. Kelsey's been a bucket since she's been in the league. Let's keep it a buck 50, right? Um, will be a bucket. Y'all just don't respect that lady. Uh, yeah, y'all just don't respect that lady in terms of before, after. She didn't just start being a bucket last season. Um, so there are people who still don't want to support her right now because she's on the Fever. I don't think her fan base would be as big if she wasn't on the Fever, though. Again, she was the Fever before Caitlyn got there and hooping, and y'all wasn't supporting her like that for real, for real. Y'all think she still scores top 10 in All Star votes without the Fever's fan base?
Well, I mean, we'll
I
see.
don't.
We'll see how Cleveland coming though. You never know what that fan base gonna look like. So if she goes to Cleveland, I don't know. But
Kelsey's kind of low maintenance too. So like for your face of your team and stuff like that, she's not really like in your face. She be chilling. She go out there and hoop, go home. So put all your marketing behind her in terms of all that, with the entails and stuff like that, like ask yourself, is that really what
I mean, it could work in a sense of like Kawhi Leonard.
if it didn't work for the first 7 years?
Okay, but Kawhi Leonard, he wasn't getting all the notoriety like right off the same way, like in the same way that he was towards that
I
second. It
mean,
was like 1 year because he always been good. He always been cool, and it was I don't know I forget what year it was, but he just kind of like blew up and they like, dang, he ain't got no personality, but we rock with him.
my thing is just like this. If she leaves the Fever and goes to Cleveland or expansion team or wherever, this won't be the first time that she has her own team. So, and this won't be the first time she's been a bucket since she's been in the jump. That's what that, you know what I mean? Y'all wasn't doing anything before. Well, how can I expect y'all to change y'all ways from a support standpoint? You feel me? Especially if she's not like the most outgoing personality where it kind of works for itself a little bit and does like the leg work, you know? Y'all think Kiki Rice will make the rookie team even though she's been out for a while? Right now, three for sure rookie teams are going to be Sydney, AZ, and Olivia.
Olivia,
Y'all can fight for
what's
them
up,
last two
Carolina?
spots.
I
Hi,
think
Caroline.
Flaw might make it.
Ooh,
Flaw.
yeah, Flaw's a good chance. I think she's done really well with Seattle in terms of like just production and helping as much as possible. She cracked me up with the video about Sabrina and the reporter. Y'all trying to set people up, and Flaw was like, "You ain't gonna get me, bro." So she can come back and try to bust my ass. No, I'm cool. No comment because they were like, "How do you feel holding her to 2 points in the?" Hey, I feel no ways. I feel no ways. Actually, thank you. That's
Y'all
it
trying to put
because
a
y'all can
battery
set
in
the
her
lady up.
back is
Come
crazy.
on, right? So Sabrina can watch this clip and go, yes, now I'm literally about to light your ass up. Nah, Flaw said, man. Flaw and A have better numbers than AZ. It's about impact. AZ literally, if AZ makes first team all defense as a rookie, she's going to make all, like, you cannot sit here and tell me I disagree. I blatantly disagree. Impact in the role within what I don't even know where to start with this conversation because there's so many layers. From first layer one, we're talking about Seattle, and we're talking about if AZ Fudd was on Seattle, her numbers would look drastically different. The same way if Flaw was on Dallas, her numbers would look drastically different. Like AZ is playing a role in Dallas. She's going out there and she is doing what is asked of her. Uh, she literally is the best defender of the team. She's going to make either first team or second team all defense. Like the catalyst for that, she's playing all 30 minutes. Uh, and she's been. I mean, I just, I just the conversation of just Flau'jae and Kiki are having a better rookie season. I blatantly disagree. Give seeing them the same. If Flaw was getting sent to the corner the same way AZ does, baby, I bet you the impact don't look the same. It don't even look the same. If they was giving AZ the green light that they got over there in Seattle and Chicago, baby, I promise you it would look a lot different. It would look a lot different. She's doing what she's doing, getting minimum, getting sent to the corner. So no, Flaw's doing those numbers. Seattle is losing, and AZ's being a main contributor to why Dallas is having success. So no, I disagree. AZ, regardless of that stat line, baby, you can da 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 blah blah blah. AZ Fudd will be making all rookie team over both of those people. No tea, no shade.
I
Fabulous,
agree.
beautiful gowns, beautiful gowns.
Yeah, I agree. I think AZ is a lock on that all rookie team.
How do we get Caitlin Chen on the wings next year? I don't really want a point guard. I'd rather take a backup PG. Don't really want a point guard. Rather have an off three who can kind of play that forward position too as well. People don't realize points per game don't mean anything if you're not impacting, or we're not winning, or how do we? And then also we don't value defense. Like we always going to go back to that. Is it a lock that AZ will make first or second team defensive team? Um, I
I
think there's
personally think
enough.
she should. I
I
think
think
so.
narratives. Yeah, I think she has enough push to narrative wise, talk wise. That's conversations. Again, most of this stuff is just pushing narratives. Um, that yeah, I think she does have enough juice, especially if we're thinking steals wise and kind of what she's doing on that capacity. If she keeps up her numbers the way that they are, um, I think she has a good chance. She should, but said that Sanaya and it didn't happen, but I hope. It's a different type
Well,
of I don't think Sanaya had the same type of um support in terms of pushing the narrative. Like when they talk about the Dallas Wings, it's a focal point of the conversation is how AZ is the catalyst defensively for this team. Can I get a Mystic on first team? Shakira, Kiki, I'm fine with either. I don't think all defense.
first team
I haven't heard y'all in the conversation for real, for real. And like we said, most of this stuff is just narrative pushing.
at this point, my first team all defense, it hasn't changed. It's AZ, Gabby, Ryan, Angel, Asia.
Yeah. 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 I don't know if you get enough juice over there in Mystics to get that. Like they didn't even respect Shakira enough to make her an all-star. Y'all really got to get in the field to get people to push out these narratives for your teams. You know what I'm saying? Like it's so crazy how one little sprinkle there can stir a whole Everglade or avalanche. Yeah, there we go. Um, Dallas PR team sucks, and where Dallas PR team falls short, y'all got hitters in the field though. Y'all think I be making videos for the sake of it? I got agendas, baby. I got agendas to push. The same way I always think back to Olivia and that guy dropping that article, and literally out of nowhere, everyone's like, you know what? It's cute. Thank you, Michael, for posting that video. I mean, you're right. 1 week before, yeah, she should be number. I was like, where the hell? Yeah, just what just happened? What even like Kelsey Mitchell? Somebody one day was like, "Hey, wake up them Kelsey Mitchell MVP conversations," and everyone was like, "And now that you mention it, you're right. Kelsey should be." Like, it's so crazy how the Nafisa Collier, nobody was really thinking about Fee thinking about getting a trade until Annie dropped that article. It was like, and
Till
Fee might be traded.
goddamn
Everyone's like,
Annie.
you know what? Now that you mention it, my trader. Like, it's so crazy how we're influenced by narratives, and like, if you have a big enough platform to like push out an agenda, you can actually get some shit going.
Crystal, that's a
Um,
good question.
yeah, I don't know. I fell for the bait. I thought we hated Annie. God, she got me in a moment of weakness. It made sense. It made sense.
Mind you, I in
Now,
the group chat, I said, "Now, this is Annie. Take this with a grain of
yeah.
salt."
I said it makes sense if you really think about it. Now she had me thinking. Yeah. So it's just so interesting. I think we underestimate the power of a narrative, man. Uh, and yeah, I'm gonna get to a point where I'll definitely start pushing out videos a week to make sure. I want to make sure people in their head, because again, people aren't watching all these games. So if I tell you this person is playing defense, they locking people up. A lot of times you just trust what I say. It's crazy. Y'all don't do no fact checking. Y'all don't do no research, and you do no fact checking.
Sophia, you got Stewie on first team defensive. How?
And here's the thing, Sophia. Stu ain't got no hitters for real, for real. Y'all ain't got no hitters over
Well,
there in New York like that.
Stewie's own wife be telling you she don't play defense.
Yeah, y'all ain't got no real hitters like that, man. Girl, I saw that username and scroll right past the tweet, child. Yeah. Y'all really ain't got no hitters out there, man. Get in the field. The first thing I would do if I was a popular player, baby, I'm getting a couple influencers with a little bit of motion in my back pocket to push the agendas I want to be pushed. Yeah. Smartest thing. Smart.
Sophia, ask Stewie's wife, not me. Ask the love of her life.
She said she be playing defense sometimes. She said not all the time. She said, look, me and Rose said the same thing. She said sometimes. She said, you be sometimes. Because Louise, I be playing defense. She said sometimes. Mm,
Now is Stewie
hello.
gonna make all WNBA? Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. And sometimes I think for all defense, baby, you gotta watch the games. You do. You're low key falling for the trolling. I think she was trolling. No, I don't think she was trolling. I think she was dead ass. Because then she went on a rant how guard should win. I really genuinely thinks that her wife be playing defense sometimes. Like, because she said, I made all defense. She was like, girl, please. Yeah, I don't think she was trolling. I think she dead ass, like, don't be moved by the defense. Because they said Marta was known for defense. So you're going to have to do a little bit of this and that. Then, and she said, and then Stewie said, because Marta says that I don't be playing defense sometimes. If she was trolling, Stewie wouldn't have said that statement if Marta was the one trolling. I think she really being her ass about not playing defense.
Unpopular opinion,
No.
Phoenix makes playoffs. Tay, after watching that game yesterday, they might. KP might really be the extra push they needed.
And you know what?
I'm not gonna say for sure yet, but hey, KP showed up and them other three showed up. As in, well, Ka been showing up, but AT and DB also showed up. All three of them showed up at the same time. Once KP got there, I said, "Whoa, hey." Well,
Yeah, KP would have pissed me off if I was Chicago. Because why are you playing today? The fact KP called Tyler and said, "Hey, you'll see me Monday." If I'm
just see
Tyler,
it or
I'm like,
not.
God damn it!
Like, you don't want
But
to rest, sister. You don't want to rest
come
that
on, you changed
ankle.
the whole game plan. This is supposed to be a walk. We had Phoenix. We had that a W marked in. Tyler coached Kelsey at the Ace, so he know what type of time that lady be on. We got to change our whole scheme.
Now, justice for the U. I didn't say it was for sure, but I think they gonna try to make a run. Now they did screw themselves over in that first half of the season,
True.
so
It's gonna be really hard.
it is a big uphill battle.
It's gonna be
But
a very uphill battle.
there are a lot of games still left. We'll see.
Or they're gonna spoil it for somebody else. That's it. Because when you don't make playoffs, now you just get to be an asshole and disrupt some other people's plans. Teams who are
True.
1 game, 2 games behind, 1 game behind, can't drop, things like that. Yeah. I'm about to ruin your whole day. Who do y'all want in the playoffs? You can't drop this game unless you get. I'm the person. I'm our game decides whether you get the Mystics or you get New York or
Now,
the
mind you,
Mystics.
on top of that, New York is inconsistent.
No, I didn't mean to say New York, but like I'm the person you get New York or you get the Aces or Ace. Yeah,
No, no,
I'm
no.
about to
Yeah,
ruin your day.
I
I'm
wasn't even
about to ruin
saying
your
like
day.
to your point. I was just adding on top because you mentioned New York, and I said, well, on top of that, let's remember New York is inconsistent.
Yeah, I'm not worried about New York.
On paper, New York not supposed to be where they at right now. On
Why would
paper,
you hire somebody who's never played basketball before? I mean, who
hey,
never watched the
that
WNBA
and that's
before?
the that's
They deserve everything they got.
the thing. I read of Sandy, and this is what the who got you a championship 2 years ago for let me watch the language for a man that don't watch the W. Okay, go
And,
off.
and the thing about and the thing about SOT too, and this is just again, everybody's different, but if anybody's a doctor in here, you can tell me if I'm right or wrong or whatever. But I had a team. One of my best friends actually from college played basketball for the men's team, and he got a plethora of concussions to the point where he had too many and was medically retired, as in you can't get one more like the doctors told him he can no longer play. The thing about Sot too, if she continues to get concussions and things like that, I do think that she could get into a conversation where medically they're not going to let her play anymore. And again, I'm not nobody's doctor. I just know that once you got a really, really bad one and then you continue to get concussions after somebody is going to have a and go, medically, sister. Yeah, medically. You're gonna have to sit this one out. So um yeah, if I'm Satu and that happens, I'm definitely gonna sue the Phoenix Mercury. She likes a case. I don't know. Anybody a lawyer?
Because the way
Medical
I
malpractice?
remember watching that, I
And I probably
remember
sue them for the rest
watching
of
that,
my
I was like,
WNBA
"Why are
salary.
they moving her like this?"
Yeah. I definitely probably would sue her for the rest of the anybody a lawyer? Did she get if they she gets hey, I'm new here. I love to see men and women working together like this. Who's a man? He just got you. That's a lady.
I'm the man, but I'm not a man.
Hey, my lawsuit would already be pending. That's a lady. I was screaming at TV about her being picked up and walked off. Yeah, if I get my dad is a lawyer. If you need one, hey,
Well, Tatu might need one.
what? I don't know what happened there. It's just like after she got hurt, the way they picked her up, might have. Oh my, I'm so sorry. I really didn't know. It makes a lot of sense now.
It's
That's
all
okay.
good. It's all good.
It's
I don't take
okay.
no offense. It's all good.
Yeah. He said it was a compliment. I can usually detect when somebody's trolling, usually. That sounded genuine. You was being nice. You just really didn't know. That's okay.
And I don't take no offense. I don't
You don't
stuff
got no
like
hair
that don't
right
bother
now.
me.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got this hat on. Well, I
Yeah. Let me
usually got
see.
on a hat, so it don't matter.
And
But
if you're new, you don't know that she usually wears a hat. Now that's a lady. Um, Yeah, no, Phoenix picked her up when her head, and then they need a real concussion protocol in the W. Y'all be thinking Paige be playing with concussions. She might. I don't know. They have to. I think they do have a concussion protocol, Theo. Um, they didn't bring her to bed, nothing. They carried her off. A very pretty lady, actually. Okay, look. The switch up. Listen.
Her
Yeah. Come on
appreciate
now. Come on now.
it.
Yeah. Okay, now second time viewer, but what is everyone's thoughts on? Ooh,
Ooh,
Fancy boy. Ooh, usually stay away from that conversation unless it's about
yes.
a yeah bucket. Phenomenal player. We'll
She's
just
a
leave it at
bucket.
that.
She's a
Yeah,
great facilitator,
Mm,
and
added a
that's
lot of
that.
value to the WNBA from a growth standpoint, speeding up the growth process, growth standpoint, speeding it up. Uh, you know, yeah, that's all. Uh, we usually just stay away because it just brings like negative energy a lot. And then, when they look in the mirror and they be like, they say the Candyman, and then the ghosts come and stuff. That's usually how this works. Usually
Mhm.
how this works.
Yes, it
They
is.
come out of
Then
nowhere.
it's just a
Yeah, they come out of nowhere, man.
now net banger. Who said that? When did that come out
Just
of
that.
either of our mouths?
I love white people. I date white bitches. Used to. Uh,
Justice, please.
how do we escalate? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I used to dabble, you know what I'm saying, with the vanilla a little bit. I have white friends. My neighbor actually is white as well.
Well, your roommate is also white,
And my
so
roommate's white. Chelsea! Matter of fact, thank you. I live with a white woman. Let me call her down
Oh,
here. Chelsea, come
God.
here. Let me show you my white roommate. Chelsea!
Show you my white roommate is crazy.
Y'all ain't never gonna accuse me of not liking white people. I live with one.
Well,
She probably won't
so,
come down here.
net banger, I think we answered that question. So,
Yeah.
oh, now I actually wanna see Chelsea.
Oh no, my roommate's cute too. Chelsea, come down here.
Yeah,
I,
Chelsea can pull up. Oh,
yeah,
Chelsea in the comments. What up, Chelsea?
Chelsea, come down here. They want to see you. Uh, the little black girls was dancing with Chelsea, and they said she like cornbread. They asked them about if Chelsea like
Oh,
cornbread.
yeah, you wasn't even there. First of all, you ain't
Hey,
even
damn! I
witnessed it
can't
in
tell the story. I
person.
had to be there to tell the story. You
Yes,
wasn't going to tell it.
I actually was.
Okay.
Anyway, we at the club. Justice is at home. Okay, we
Real.
at the
Why you?
club.
Hold on. Hold on.
Where were you, Justice?
I was at the Airbnb.
Okay. Anyway, we at the club. We in the group just vibing, dancing. This lady walks past. She looking at us. She looked at Chelsea. She did a double take. She said, "Ooh," start dancing on her. Right? Chelsea looking like, and she look at me. She goes, "She's scared of this cornbread fed." I said, "Oh,
Remind you, my friend loves cornbread actually. So jokes on you.
and
She ain't never been scared of no cornbread.
mind,
Actually,
mind you,
cornbread connoisseur.
that's exactly what Chelsea said."
Yeah, Chelsea said, I actually enjoy cornbread consistently. Thank you. Yeah, don't let them do you, Chelsea. I know that's right.
So yeah, and then it was
Oh,
another
black
lady
women
who
love
just kept
Chelsea.
kissing on her cheek. Love her down. I was like, "Hey, Chelsea,
Hey, they love
period."
her down. Yeah, they know black women love Chelsea, and she
I
and she
see.
talked like she and well trained black white woman too in terms of with not with the shits. You know what I'm saying? Does the things. Oh, what? I'm the weird one now. Well, sorry. Uh, she's not gonna come
I
down
don't
here. I
know
don't
that
think.
banger.
Hold on
Um,
now.
Bandsy boy love cornbread too. Well, hey,
Come on now. Well trained.
I
I
feel like
know
one
you
of
guys
those
gonna be like
meals
well
like all
trained
the
question
time.
mark. Well, do you know sometimes like if I say certain things, you gotta educate it. You know what I'm saying? Is educated the right word?
She is up to date on the culture.
Come on, needs the things like you can bring her
She
around.
you
She's
know
not
what I
gonna embarrass
mean?
you. She get the jokes,
Yeah.
understands history. Like I get money every Juneteenth. Culturally competent, well versed. I have an ad. My bestie will train too. I know exactly what you mean. Thank you. I knew somebody was gonna be like, well, I'm like, well, y'all know what I mean. Like she, she does the uh spend F. What does that mean? Anyway, I don't forget how we started talking about. Oh, y'all excuse me,
Chelsea
not
really
liking white
welcome.
people. Yeah, excuse me, not liking white people. And I just had to defend
Shout
myself.
out to Chelsea.
Shout out to Chelsea. Shout out to Chelsea. Anyway, moving on. So, moral of the story is I ain't got no problems with white people. Moral of the story. Just want to get that one out there.
A-
Shame it, defending myself
Anyway,
like that. Yo, uh, there's a TikTok video that's like going viral, or whatever. And this guy was like, "How do you feel about these women?" He was like, "I love these bitches. Hey, these are good hoes." And he's like, and the thing is, if you don't love these hoes, like, cause they'll find somebody was. He's like, I got a good one. But my homie go crazy for his bitch. He's just with the wrong that guy. And it was like, green is red flag. Yes, I hope you guys seen this video because I've seen it at least 5 times, and I crack up every single time because he's just being him. Like he's not trying to be disrespectful. He's only calling you bitches because he doesn't know your name individually. Like everyone comments like, yes, I feel what he's saying. I'm gonna see the video after we get done with this list. I might post it to my story because it's
I was
hilarious.
like, I have no idea what
I
you
love all my hoes. Net banger's seen it. He knows exactly what he said. I love all my hoes.
what I think about how my team is
uh,
playing currently. I don't have a game on right now. But I love my team regardless. I'm gonna ride for my team. There's still a lot of game left.
and
It
y'all
was
make
like
it come
this
back.
last game too.
I was gonna share that. Y'all did that last time. Y'all said that last time.
We'll see what that fourth quarter looking like because Toronto is horrible in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, horrible. Toronto fans, are y'all horrible in the fourth?
I don't need no Toronto fans to let me know.
Hell,
I know. I watched them games.
hell nah. ah, uh,
Y'all lit in the fourth. Okay.
I'm trying to think. What team do we talk about the least? Probably Seattle,
Probably Connecticut. We talk about Seattle more than we talk about Connecticut.
Portland. I think it might be Portland.
Tori brings up Portland,
We
so we
like
talk about
and like
Portland.
actually like care about what Portland. We rarely talk about like in depth Portland. Besides like Bridget
Right,
Carlton.
but
That's it.
please, or who else?
What'd you say? You went out and you're frozen now. Like, what's wrong with your Wi-Fi?
Well, I don't know.
What's going on?
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah,
Can you
try
hear
that
me?
statement again. We missed all that.
Anyway, when's the last time we talked about Brittany Griner or Lila Lacan or
Brittany's been hurt, I think.
Sanaya or Aaliyah Edwards or who else on Connecticut? We don't be talking about Connecticut. Tori will bring up Portland for us because that'll segue for her to talk about Bridget. Um, but yeah, we don't talk about Connecticut.
Mm.
We bring up Seattle because we'll talk about Flaw or we'll talk about Dom and Awa or T.
We should not be talking about Griner. And here's the thing, guys. Let me just be clear about one thing. One, When people get a divorce, I mind my business. I will say this consistently. Y'all be judging these people and the relationships, and you don't know what goes on behind people behind closed doors. You are not in their bedroom. You're not in their household. I know y'all saying that lady got her from Russia. That's what she's supposed to do. That was her wife. But y'all don't know what happens when people go home and things have transpired afterward. You have no idea. So I don't judge things that how am I going to judge somebody? I ain't got a relationship. Y'all be judging relationship like y'all like it don't make no damn sense to me. It makes no sense. Y'all be I can't believe, and then y'all talk about the history with the baby and the IVF and the I hope she don't leave this baby. She filed for joint custody. Um, I just didn't like that Russia weed situation. It was CD. It was oil. It wasn't even weed, and it was this small. That was dumb on her part. But to say that she, I mean, what did you like about it? I didn't like that they sent her to a Russian prison. Like that's what I didn't like about the situation. um, but BG stealing money in Connecticut, $1 million to chill on the bench. Hey, there's a couple people stealing money, and it's not just BG. Hello, wake that up because y'all giving
Well,
Timmy a Billy, a Millie. I hope their kid is well, but that divorce is not my business. That part. Hey, she filed for joint custody. Them twins. She said she didn't want it the IVF. I don't know nothing about nothing because I don't know people's relationship. That's risky doing anything
I
like that in
also
Russia.
just
Yeah, she was in. Yeah,
I also
she made
just
a mistake.
don't really be commenting on people's relationship publicly just
Like
because
break it
I
up.
it's not my relationship. Now the whole like Dejanay and Alyssa Jackie situation that was put out publicly. So I
And
had
that's just
something to
funny.
say about that. And
A
that
little
was funny as
kiki.
hell. That was funny
But
as
like
hell.
somebody getting a divorce,
But
y'all know y'all be put on the front with your relate like put your front in your relationship. Y'all know behind closed doors, your partner, how y'all deal with your is completely different than what you so like yeah. Can we just get so boring? But my girl would beat me if I didn't watch through every game with her kind of oversharing. It's okay. People overshare all the time here in that banker. You're in the right place if you want to overshare. Um, and then usually Merchant of War and then the Merchant of War. That's the again, let me just clear up about America real quickly, baby. That man wasn't gonna be this, that, or the third. We already this is America. The War Central. They released the Merchant of War. We got war criminals up and down this bitch. Like they probably released the man. He's the Merchant of Death. If it wasn't him, they already had 5 more like him. Like we already got. Hello, we got Merchant of Deaths here. We do. Like I I'm the American government is a crazy place. Uh that if they were willing to give up the Merchant of Death, baby, he's not their biggest threat on the or what we're really worried about. For real, for real. And then also to publicly name him and stuff like that. Like, yeah. Uh Shout out
so
to BG.
anyway, but yeah, we don't be talking about Connecticut.
Why does she creep you out? She doesn't do anything.
We don't be talking about Connecticut though.
Yeah, we really don't be talking about Connecticut like that. Moral failing on her part. Y'all parents be divorced. Y'all be getting divorces too. Let's just this is yeah. My mom and dad got divorced. Sorry.
You was just looking
Dang,
for
don't be my parents.
an older baddie for
Yeah.
your dad on Sunday.
I'm on now and still am. Told my sister about my agenda. Miss her, can we talk about Connecticut? When are you coming to a game, Justice? The time is ticking. It is, Caroline, and my schedule keeps filling up. So I hope I can get to one. We will see. Um, no one's bid on, hey, Justice, come to the. No one's bid on that one yet. So, hey, everything works out. I hope so. Honestly, if I had to pick two, it would definitely be New York and Connecticut. Um, but hell, I'm going to Atlanta. That's one. But yeah, we'll see. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? What players do you think are overpaid for the production? I never want to pocket watch. Uh, I never want to pocket watch for real, because not me in your pockets. But if I had a pocket watch, if I had to pocket watch, it would. Hey, Net Banger and Bands Boy, you guys are men, aren't you? I'm just, it's
Yes.
giving, it's
Yes.
giving, yeah, it's giving a lot of testosterone over there. Uh, Interesting conversation you guys are
Let's
having.
chill it out just a little bit.
Yeah, y'all talking about, yeah, it's getting south over there. This man gets it. You guys are the same. You guys
What?
are locked in right now. Yeah. Janelle with a three. I don't have the game on. Kennedy Burke is getting paid a mill. She was hooping. Well, I am 30 and non-binary, so oh, nice. And B stands for non-binary, right?
What turn up? That's what I do. That's what I
Run
thought.
up. MB too far. What's MB mean?
My bad.
I don't know. I think that might be transphobic or like something
No,
phobic.
I thought that meant my bad. Like my bad too far.
Oh,
Like my bad, I'm
thought he
going too
was
far.
saying N. Thought he was saying NB is too far. You know me, I was gonna get him
No.
out of here. All right. Hey, you know I'm quick to like to jump people. NB is my bad. Oh, okay. All right, you good over here, bands. You good. My girl would beat me if she knew about my thing. Oh, you're gassy? That happens to the
Okay.
best of us.
You know.
Okay. Okay.
Sometimes you
Do you think
just,
a non-traditional rookie like Sydney Taylor would
leave
ever
it
win
and
Rookie
rip.
of the Year? If Sydney had the start that she did, she would be in the conversation. Um, y'all was ready to name Olivia Rookie of the Year though after the first week though. So, uh, but yeah, and I think a non-traditional rookie could, but you got to have a hot start. Because the thing about Rookie of the Year is, um, like a late push. It's really hard to overcome. Like y'all have already named Rookie of the Year after the first week. There's like a political standpoint. Would they want to vote for someone who has professional experience in their other leagues? You can't get mad about like her being named a rookie. Like they do it by years of service in the WNBA. So technically speaking, she is a rookie. Will it work against her in the narrative conversation? I can like possibly as in like a talking point, but I don't think they would count it against her because one, she's only been playing because then you got to do the same with like Dom or with Awa, who's been playing professionally since they was like 12. So like, how can I discredit Sydney for playing 2 years overseas and not discredit Dom or Awa or whomever else who's been playing overseas professionally since they was an adolescent? That's if I was going up for Sydney, that's the first thing I would bring up. Y'all got to keep that same energy. Phoebish, all of them. Also, Sydney's been impactful as well. Like she's hitting big time shots in games. Yeah, she's their go to. She's game winners and stuff like that. I've been impressed. She's not scared of the moment. That's a great point I didn't think of. SDA. Did you see they benched a wall? I'm actually so glad a wall went to Seattle because if she actually did go number one, y'all be pissed as hell. Y'all would be so mean to that lady. I'm glad she's because like your point you just said, did you see they benched the wall? She get to get benched in peace. She gets to be benched in peace. Because if that was this year, y'all would be biggest bust. Da, 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 da. Y'all calling AZ a bust, and she's averaging what, and what? Like, I'm glad, and that was my biggest point when y'all were calling me this, that, and the third, and you were hating on the wall and stuff like that. I was like, no, I just know you guys are unforgiving, and you guys would. Uh, at least now she gets to go through those learning curves in peace. Um, and that was not the case because A's not even going through crazy learning curves, and she doesn't get to do. Sorry, those are not get to done in peace. So A's having a similar year to Maya Moore rookie stat wise, and if that's my comp, like
Hey,
rookie, cool with me. I got no
Maya was
problems.
one of the best to ever do it.
Come on now, I'm cool with that. It's the same trajectory. Bet, big bet. Not gonna lie, as an A's fan, I wish she was in a Waz position every day. We got to defend. But she was going to defend either way. You know what I'm saying? What she does on the defensive end, like what she does on the defensive end wasn't going to change with the team. She was always going to give it up on defense. It just is on a bigger pedestal now and a bigger because no one else is playing defense around me. But she like the standard is the standard. Her defense and production and what she was going to do defensively was never going to be altered. Uh no, they mean discourse. Oh, well, we knew that was never going to happen. She was the number one pick. You can't have it both ways. You can't be the number one pick and then also, oh, defend AZ. Okay. They mean discourse. But yeah, you can't say, we can't have it both ways. Like she would have to have been the number three pick or something like that to get away from the discourse. Um, we know what entails with the number one pick. It's the most criticized pick. Um, I wish she would have been number three in a while, but I wish she would have gone number two, honestly. I've been cool with two. I knew she
Who,
was going to go
AZ?
number one, but yeah, I would have been cool number two
There would have been a
just
lot less
because
like scrutiny on her if she went number two.
I
But
think
I
she would have
mean,
been utilized better. She wouldn't have utilization.
oh, you talking about
Eh, sh-
it's Minnesota? Yeah,
Yeah,
she
I'm talking about
absolutely would have.
utilization. She's making shit
Absolutely.
shake with what the card she's dealt, but she would have had a better hand in for sure over there in Minnesota. No, there's and hell, even in Seattle, you know what I'm saying?
Agree.
The pin game utilization would be a lot different. Now, would they be winning? Da 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 da. Different conversation. Well, they'd probably still be winning in Minnesota. She would have had to. Courtney still would probably be at the number one, depending if they would have got a different point guard. It's just so interesting how one thing impacts so many other things.
Mm.
Interesting.
Mm. She is where she is.
And she's what in my KP voice. Hey, my feet are grounded. I'm, my feet are grounded. I'm where I'm at, and my feet are grounded. Shut up. Yes. And that's where you got to be,
I
guys,
love
where your
Kelsey
feet is
Plum,
grounded.
bro.
Hey, man, they love they say, how do you feel about being trash? Like, listen, I'm where my feet are grounded. I don't mean to be cliche, but hey, I'm where my feet are grounded.
She said, Sunday, I'ma suit up, I'ma spark, and I'ma get him 20 minutes of hell.
And I'm where my
And
feet are grounded.
she in fact did not suit up for the Sparks.
And her feet are grounded in Phoenix. And she kept her promise.
Her feet were actually uprooted
Uprooted, and now they're
on a
grounded.
flight
I'm where I'm
on the
at, and my feet are grounded. Ah! uh, what's up? What's up? What's up? I love that for
what up,
her.
Who
I
Jones?
love that for her. She ate that. KP, you ate that, sis. I don't know, dude. You're like talking about farts and stuff, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
you
don't know
just yeah you
what to say parts. I hope your stomach feel better eventually. Get all the
yeah.
farts out.
I'm just gonna let you just rock that out by yourself. I got nothing to add to that that conversation. It's Dallas winning tomorrow. Who do they play? What's going on with the YouTube chat? Nah, he's over here in Twitch.
They play Washington.
Mystics. Oh, we got to get it back in blood. I hope somebody puts extra pride. You got to take pride.
Yes,
That's a
but
pride thing right there. Is it?
it's
Is it in
it's it's
Washington?
going it's gonna be tough in that paint.
Is it in Washington?
Yeah, nah, bro, this not a fart room.
Somebody said a homecoming game. Hates to see AZ coming, and I had thought that earlier, and then I saw the tweet, I was like, damn, someone else noticed it. My good sis struggles offensively whenever we play Connecticut, Washington, or Minnesota at
Yeah, they
those
saying they
places.
it's in Washington.
I'm not even gonna
It's
try to
gonna
put that
it's
energy
gonna be
out
it's
there.
gonna be tough in that paint. No shade.
No, they're gonna take some
I'm
pride.
not saying win or lose. They're gonna take some pride in the paint specifically,
That's the only
or
option.
or is Paige and AC gonna have to carry?
Well, usually, last time I think we lost to the Mystics because our offense wasn't carrying and we were getting worked. You know what I'm saying? So if offensive carries, I'm not counting on the defense to change, but I'm counting on our guards to play better. That makes sense?
Yeah.
Somebody said
So
put AC on Shakira. You guys gotta take some pride, man. I hope Jose in the locker room, y'all gotta take some pride. That's all this is pride. Either you do or you don't. I'm not gonna beg nobody to do their job. Either you do or you want to. This is pride. They literally are joking about you guys. You are the running joke. That's what I would
depends on the
like.
block
Do
being
y'all
on.
understand that? If we got their scatter report, they would say barbecue chicken. Y'all don't they don't take that as disrespect? Doesn't fry you up a little bit? If that doesn't fry you up, I can't do anything. That's the thing. Because I would take that as disrespect. I'm gonna get all 5,000 or something, baby. You're gonna have to fill me somewhere.
Not all
Cause you
five
not
fouls.
come on
No,
now,
that
because
no,
you
I'm using my sixth one too.
yeah, you had the way Kiki Ariofin looked y'all up and down like this. She said, "No, no, you got it. No, you no, you're not gonna look at me like that. Yeah, come on." The way she looked at them was crazy as hell. I said, "Hey." She gave the most disrespectful, like, okay. Are you
Y'all not
still a
y'all
fan
not
of
done
every
with
team
the
in the
fart
league?
stuff? If
Yeah,
we
for the
put
most part. I'm a Wings fan, but I rock with everybody. I can get with the
put
program.
Lee and a walk out there together,
Cher and her too small was crazy. No, they got to get that back in blood. Shit, put me in the paint. Something.
not put you in the Hey,
He said, I can just stop covering after this season and focus on other things. The media and the W is so interesting. I
as
think
if
the
people
media,
gonna care.
but the media is not also used to probably the direct scrutiny too. As in everything you say, you might get cussed out. You feel me? Like you got to be prepared to get railroaded after everything you say, and no matter what you say. Um, he a crybaby. What was the article? What did he say about Enrique? You gotta turn his comments off. That's what you gotta do.
But also, I can just stop covering as if somebody else ain't gonna just step into that place.
And that's
Number
your
one,
job. Like,
but also like you think the fans gonna care whether you're covering the Dallas Wings or not? Somebody is going to cover the Dallas Wings. It's the Dallas Wings. Let's.
Yeah, that's wild as hell. He wrote a good
It's
Enrique
not like
article
you.
about Enrique isn't
Enrique
getting enough
isn't getting
credit.
enough credit.
Enrique definitely is a scapegoat, and Enrique has made some vast adjustments to her game to fit the scheme. But I think that doesn't, again, negate the thing that is very evident that we have different systems playing. And when Enrique's out there, the utilization of other players is impacted. So again, I always go back to if the future is Paige and AZ, Enrique hinders the growth, in my opinion, of AZ in the impact or the role that they have her playing. So I just think it all comes down to kind of what do they want in the future. Like if you're cool with what it is what it is. But if you want to get everything out of AZ, you have to utilize her different. But having a style of play like Enrique's out there is going to change how you utilize AZ. You can't have it all both ways. You know what I'm saying? And if you're not limiting Enrique's shots in terms of how many she puts up and things like that, like uh you can't have it all both ways. You feel me? Nothing against Enrique and what she does. She's a phenomenal player. She's definitely a starter. She definitely is a top player. Da da da. But if you're thinking of the future and what your future is, it all cannot exist. It's not compatible. You're doing a disadvantage to some other player. If that is what you cannot tell me this is what we want our future to be, but then also have pieces in play that literally don't align with that. Unless you're just neglecting to kind of make it work, you know what I'm saying? Which is at this point a personal choice. So I don't think they sped up the rebuild so quickly. I think there's a lot of things that happened in the offseason that they didn't expect to happen. Uh, you know, y'all are acting like Enrique's late game IQ isn't a problem. It's just the shot diet for me a little bit more than anything.
Give me that
Where my
shot
issue
selection.
lies. It's the
Just,
shot diets.
just
The step back hezzy is
let's have some
when it's
discipline.
on, I still be like, is that the best shot we could have got?
Let's have some discipline. Let's not get
Did Dallas
frazzled.
say
Let's
AZ
not try to
Page are the
take
future?
over.
Well, if Page has already been established as the future, and we understand AZ is the best, uh, uh, what's the word I'm looking for? Piece to go along with
Complimentary
her in terms
piece.
complementary piece in terms of production, and they do the work. Why? What did I put? I didn't think they had to verbalize that that was the future. It makes the most sense as
How
in
about
terms
this?
of
I've
tandem.
established they're the future.
I didn't think it had to be like verbalized. What works the best?
I established it right now, in case it wasn't clear.
I thought they were building around Page. If I'm building around Page, the best piece to put around Page is AZ. Isn't that isn't that what that's all about? The fans, brands, everyone else has. Like, if we've established that this is what we're building around, I thought that was a no-brainer. That yeah. Enrique's remember singing those game winners in March Madness when she was at Notre Dame. Liz said Waddell shouldn't have to. Yeah, hey, that step back hezzy. Hey, tweeny. Yeah, I am actually not hungry. Unrivaled is perfect for players like Enrique. Did she really cook in Unrivaled?
Um, she had her moments. She was coming off the bench. That's what she said. She never coming off the bench again.
Yeah, so when y'all try to send, what interview did Greg only mention those three? I don't even know if they're building around Page, more so Jess and Enrique. I don't agree with that. I think, yeah, I don't think they're building around Jess and Enrique. Because late game, except most that less recent one, Page takes over in the fourth. There's no question whose team that is. I just think certain things have fallen through. They say one thing and do another. It takes two to tango. That's the thing as well, guys. Like, people have to bite on the trade. I don't think they're sitting on their hands. I just think no one has bitten on what they're offering. If we don't want it, what makes you think somebody else is dying to get it as well? An Anissa Morrow trade was, ooh, someone's like, I need that. I need that. And I'll take them picks and da da da. Like, and then also, I think also people know, like, hey, you give us a big piece, man. You really just put us in a different, they put us in a different category. I don't think they thought that nobody was going to bite on a trade for Enrique. Honestly, I don't know why they court her. And I think loyalty played a big piece in that as well. And that's on them.
Yeah, to this day, I don't know why they caught her either, but
I was shocked by that. I didn't think they were going to court her. Everyone did think Enrique was gone. For real, for real.
I was one of them.
I was too.
I said, "Oh, she finna go to Toronto."
Seems like Asia will not play for the World Cup. How do you, what, where do we get that? What's T? Once they quarter, they kind of locked themselves in. That was no dumb.
Yeah, I think also once that happened, I thought we were gonna see the AZ Enrique. I mean, not AZ, Ezzy
Yeah.
Enrique switch, but then that didn't happen. So
I'm just that's why I'm always curious. I want to know the tea. Like, I want somebody to tell me, like, yeah, so Seattle did try to get, you know what I mean? I want to hear those conversations. That's what I want to hear.
we need a
I
front
want to hear about
office
the
insider. That's what we need.
come on, somebody be like, nah, sis. So what had happened was we was gonna trade for her, and it just like it fell through at the end because that's what I want to know. Because I think as fans, we sit around and think that no one's having these conversations, and I'm like, no, baby, they be shopping people around. Honestly, don't think anyone was banging down their doors for it's a it's a hard system to implement. That's the thing. The style is hard to implement off rip.
So like, what's a team where Enrique style, a team that can complement Enrique style?
Cleveland, new team.
Well,
Yeah, she needs the green light. She just needs the ability to go out there and play without rules. And that's honestly, guys, why I think that she never made USA basketball team. USA.
oh yeah,
No,
on
honestly, you
top
guys
of
ask why
the politics, but like, yeah,
I mean,
this
I
is
think no, I
we
think
need you to play within the system, sister.
I don't think it had anything to do with the politics. If we're being for real, I think it had to do with the style of play, and they blamed it on the politics. When honestly, it's hard. It's hard to implement. The style of play is hard to implement.
Oh.
Did punching dude at the club have anything to do with? Nah, nah. Wait, I missed it. Did you decide on a team? What do you mean?
She said Cleveland.
Oh yeah, I
What
just sent it
about
to you.
LA? That's the only team I could think of right now that's a current team.
Yeah, because their guards aren't heavy or anything like that, and so she would have the capabilities to do what she wants for real, for real. And they don't really have a system in place. And their system was kind of set on KP, who had a who not as bad a shot diet because Kelsey can get with the program. But
Kelsey still
the
makes good
ability.
shot selection.
That's what I'm saying. Like this, it's not the same.
But I
But
mean, now that they don't have KP,
Reneka
would
allowed
Nika
that.
allow that?
They don't really like. Yes.
Mm,
What do you say? Allow? Because Neka's still gonna get her shots. the shots she's getting isn't going to deplete from what NECA does. Enrique's been doing a better job facilitating the season too. The court's temporary. It's just to do the partnership, and Chase was gonna make sure y'all knew.
I don't dislike it that much. It's not like it's my favorite, but I don't like
No,
I'm
they
not
hate
like,
that.
"Oh my god, that's fucking court."
They was mad.
They was mad as
Kia said,
hell.
"Hey, Kia said, relax, guys. It's just temporary. We gotta get this little check from the Chase.
Right.
Wait till it lets it. Hey, they said they want this. It's in the contract, baby. We're trying to get this check to cash. Relax."
Y'all wanna continue to have a good experience at the Valks game, let us get this check.
Somebody had a. They wrote down the contract. Come on now, baby, it's business.
You guys think LA is tanking for Juju? Not on purpose.
I like I get a new plan. That didn't work with Paige. They don't got good luck over there. I'm a fool me
Yeah,
once type of bitch.
they need to make sure they have a backup plan this time because it was clear once they didn't get Paige, they did not have a backup plan. And it was like,
Yeah.
well, what we could do is get KP. And then that whole trade happened. But that was they was not planning on that. They put
No, they
all them
definitely
eggs
thought.
in that Page basket.
And that's temporary, guys. It's temporary. Yeah, so relax. Not like a little court, baby.
I don't think it's that bad.
They should have drafted Dom. They could have had the Eiffel Towers with Cam and Dom, selling their number 2 pick. And Dom had a high ceiling. Remember, y'all said she's the next Will Chamberlain. When y'all were trying to say she should go number 1 over Paige.
Now, I wasn't saying that for real, for real. I was just saying that in case, you know, Paige was gonna come to Seattle. Because at that time, Seattle was my team.
Yeah, y'all said she's the
So,
next Will
you
Chamberlain.
know, I was just trying to, you know, just gauge, see
But they was
what
gonna bite.
Dallas was talking about. I knew they needed a big. I knew they needed a big. Not that I wasn't saying that in terms of like, oh, Dom is better than Paige. That's not what
Yeah,
I was saying. Seattle was my
I
team
tell
at the
you.
time. Right. So I was
We
just, you
want
know,
her.
just
Yeah, I
making
want her
sure
for myself.
y'all
Yeah,
wanna
I wanted
bite?
you guys to be dumb. That's what I used
What's
to say
up,
with AZ. I
Kia?
was like, if they're dumb enough to pass on AZ, baby, I'll take her. And they sure will. I hope you're stupid enough to let her drop to 3. That's when I was a Seattle fan.
Yeah.
Allie, please
So
get it together.
here go
Callie
Callie
being
being
Callie.
Callie.
Man, people get back on the market. And that's the
Right. Callie let that lady
and
from All
that's the
Star
Callie
go.
that I
Start
was
talking about
expecting to
VB.
see at All Star.
You talk about, hey
I
guys.
was like, what
I'm
you shy
like,
for?
oh, extra shy and
And who
shit.
is this lady?
Looked at her like, you gonna speak?
Do we think a trade for Skylar fell through?
That shit was funny as
Oh
hell.
yeah, I think a trade for Skylar definitely fell through.
Yeah,
That definitely fell through. I'm back. She had me acting like that. Damn.
I'll back. Oh,
All right
yeah.
now. She said I'm back in
She
the streets
she
just
was
to finish the summer strong.
strict. She was strict, Callie.
Dreaming of Enrique in Cleveland. M wants it. Oh, you're not saying that because you're a Cleveland fan. You're saying that because you're a Dallas fan. Bye, M. Dreaming of Enrique in Cleveland. I was like, never mind. That is a Dallas fan.
She didn't like.
Maybe she's an introvert. So is Skylar. Is she injured? Yeah,
Yeah,
I guess. Hey, cash that check, Sky. Sky said, fuck them people. For real, for real.
nine
And y'all can
hundred
say I'm not a
thousand
team
in the
player, da
bank,
da 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 da.
regardless.
And my knee hurts, actually. Y'all said y'all have facility, ain't no damn facilities in sight.
And so now I can't rehab properly. Now my knee hurt.
And so you, to coming off the bench. Nah, y'all got me bent. And I'm not mad at her. Y'all be wanting people to sacrifice for people who want to sacrifice for them.
She was super
And I don't like
introverted
that.
and in love with her best friend. Oh,
Who's
yikes. That was Kylie comment.
I be like that sometimes, Kelly. First of all,
Yikes.
it's not about you, sis. Let that lady, hey, go let that lady get her family. It be like that sometimes. Let me tell you, the best friend, what's that called? Pipeline? Yeah, it'd be like that. No, I'm not eating cereal. I'm eating an egg, a boiled egg. I was eating a salad. The egg was in the salad.
I was about to say
You
you just eating a
gotta
boiled
get that
egg
protein.
at
Girl,
11
yes,
o'clock.
you gotta get that
No,
protein.
I don't mind a boiled egg. I was just saying like that's usually more like a breakfast. If
I
it
eat
if
eggs
it
all the
was
time.
just boiled eggs, but
Sometimes I eat boiled egg. Got boiled eggs
okay.
all in the,
Okay.
got a boiled eggs all in the refrigerator right now. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get that protein.
Period.
I know you know just from experience. Back in the day, that best friend pipeline hate to see me coming. Mm-hmm. Okay, okay. All right now.
That's a Tyler question. According to Tyler,
Yeah.
it's still looking like Sloop.
Yeah.
So even though I would put Skylar in that starting lineup personally.
Man, me too. Wake that up.
Y'all
Side
know I
piece hate
love
to see
my big
justice come.
mama over here.
I'll never be a side piece again. Fool me once, but I was willing, a willing participant. So I can't be mad at nobody but myself. Love will make you
Damn,
do crazy things, guys.
damn.
Had me in the first half. Last night took an L, but tonight it bounced back.
Okay, Big Sean.
Yeah. Wake up in the morning and knew that ass was fat when I hit it, bounced back. Y'all know I love. I'm a big Sean fan. D Town. Yeah. I love Detroit.
As you should.
Yeah. Once the industrial capital of the world. They has messed up with that with the crash. You know what I'm saying? Whole nine. General Motors.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Know your history.
You
I
so
need to meet Justice. You're hilarious.
Detroit
I
women are
told you I
fine.
was a
Detroit
comedian.
women are fine.
Yeah.
You got that right,
Yeah.
Sophia.
Told you I was a
Yeah.
comedian. And actually, you, was it, it wasn't you. Somebody else laughed. I had, listen, tears.
No, because the
For that
grandma
video.
story was crazy.
I wasn't joking. Like that video I
Yeah.
sent you was like the funniest people like really be like, I'm so dead ass. I'm like, that is literally me.
No, dead ass.
Dead ass. Cause y'all are laughing. I'm I'm so dead ass. Being a side piece can be fun if you do it right. Oh, Justice, I was doing it wrong. I was doing it wrong. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was a side piece who actively wanted to ruin them people's family.
She didn't want to be the side piece.
Ah, yeah, yeah, yeah.
So, you know,
So enough.
I need y'all to come to DC. Well, we had almost went to DC earlier in the summer.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
that fell
Almost
through.
did. Almost did. That
Almost.
did fall through. Who knows?
So
So why would being a side piece ever be fun? Being an option.
yeah,
Mm-mm.
I can't be no side piece. I don't share. I'm very stingy. Um
It's true.
yeah. You said it's true?
Not good for your. It's that's true. It's not good for your mental health as well.
Oh, I thought you was talking about me.
Damn. Hold on. Relax.
No,
Hey.
I thought you were saying
Yeah.
it's
No
true,
one's.
but I'm
Hey.
like, oh shit, damn. Okay.
No. They say fuck me for.
Damn. See me in action one time.
Damn. Big smiling. Cheesy cheese. I ain't seen that many pearly whites in a minute. Happy as hell. I said,
Very
damn,
much
I ain't never
was.
seen it. I said, I ain't never seen a smile like that.
Very much was. I was
Yeah,
exactly where I wanted to be.
exactly. Her feet was grounded.
My feet were rooted.
Her feet were her feet were rooted exactly where she wanted to be. They were grounded. I know that's right.
Oh.
It's fun when you're not looking to break up the happy family, just saying, oh, see,
Okay.
yeah, I was
She missed that
actively,
part of the memo.
yeah, I missed that part of the memo. I
Saw me in action
didn't
doing
really
what?
miss it, just ignored it. He
I
was an
was
obstacle.
doing me. I was just
He
doing
was an
me.
obstacle.
He was an obstacle.
He was an
Damn.
obstacle. There's always a boyfriend somewhere, man. The Grant guy on Twitter is throwing Dallas players under the bus to defend Enrique. What is he saying? Who could you throw under the bus? Who is Grant? What?
That's
Hold on.
the dude who wrote the article.
Oh, Daisy. What did Daisy do? Look at this. He said, what you say fuck me for? I went to the corner.
He
Now you ain't see me get into that
threw
complaint one time about me running to that damn corner. I ain't said nothing about running. I've been running to the damn corner with my feet set and my hands ready. I ain't say nothing. Why you gotta bring me into it?
earlier they were saying he threw AZ under the bus to defend Enrique.
Stephen A, no thoughts, cause he is a Uncle Tom. I don't
Yeah,
listen to Stephen A
I don't
because
think about Stephen A.
I don't consume content from dumbasses. And I think he's a grifter and literally is in some Republican's pocket somewhere. He pretty much said they're better when she's on the bench. They're better when AZ's on the bench, but that's not statistically
Do
supported
he
at all.
watch the game?
I never seen Jose have to pull and have to bench AZ in the fourth. Who said that? Look, Sophia finna get on X. That's not what he was saying. Get them together. They said that's not what he was saying. It is statistically, apparently. He said it went bad when Paige threw up a long three with 90 seconds left, just missing two free throws. That's not what he said. Hold me back. He was saying the numbers were implying it. Gary Knox was the reporter who called Paige the next Diane Taurasi. He's claiming for the last 5 games she's been better on the bench. They've also lost how many of those games? So how much better have they been if they haven't been able to win those games? If she's better on the bench. Is us like off the court? And how's the
I think
person
anybody
who's
who
literally the best defender?
watches
I'm confused. How's the person who's like your best defender better for you guys when she's on the bench? Justice, read the article. I have you guys for. What am I reading the article for if y'all supposed to be my spark notes?
that.
Like
She not
stats
gonna do
aren't
that.
all be all
But
context
I ain't gonna
specific.
hold y'all though. The spark notes seem a little scattered. I'm not understanding the spark
Yeah.
notes.
I don't think y'all are reading the same
In
article.
general, I think anybody who
In terms of giving
watches the games understands AZ's impact, understands that AZ's pretty much needed to win games.
about Enrique getting the best play. It's not about Enrique getting a better. It's about Enrique getting more praise. What do y'all want? Somebody send that girl edible arrangement. Damn. I'm not gonna say my opinion until I read the article, but AZ impacts the game. Send that lady an
Is
edible
there
arrangement then.
Samantha, Samantha, that's wishful thinking. I would love that. AZ is not coming to the Valk, sister.
Hmm.
I would love that. I really would. That's not gonna happen.
I got y'all. I will say good job to Enrique. Hey, I ain't never said nothing blatantly mean about Enrique. All my shit has been rooted in system. Jose did say that. I did say she deserves more praise. But he probably just seen y'all being really mean to that lady. Because y'all be calling for her to get traded even on her best days.
She could have
Enrique will have
a great game.
hey,
And
Enrique,
she I still need her off my team. Damn.
hey, the fans don't give a fuck about a good game when it comes to Enrique, baby. Enrique could have literally go for 6 for 7 from the field. She literally, and they will get on the internet and be like, "And matter of fact, I know we just won. Does anybody want to trade Enrique?" Like, she can't. Damn, we can't just like let her live like one game. She have
No,
good nights, and they be like, "Great game
they
by
said
everybody." Also, what that
they
Enrique
said
trade
while the
do?
trade stock is high, does anybody want to
She had
buy?
a great. They said she had a great game. Does anybody want to trade her? Like, damn, y'all want to
Like,
get her.
let her
Y'all want her off the
breathe.
team when she has a bad game, and you want her off the team when she has a good game. I said, what do you say? Fuck me for? Damn, if I'm Enrique, I'm like, shit, I can't win for losing. I'm like, yeah, baby. They don't give
If
a fuck
I'm
what you do out there, baby. They
if
don't care
I'm
what you
Enrique,
do.
I'm staying off the internet.
Oh yeah, because I can't win for losing.
Right.
Her feet got to be grounded. Let's start there. Enrique's feet got to be grounded, baby, because you know how they say they gonna love you when they love you when you win and they hate you when no, Enrique,
That don't
they win,
apply. My God.
win, lose, indifferent, baby. They on your neck. That quote does not apply to you. They love you when you hot, they hate you when you lose it. Except Enrique, they literally do not care. Win, lose, indifferent. Um, Spin to see she look Enrique is doing good. Take no, yeah. Enrique's a good place, but Dallas drafted my player. So yeah. Every Dallas stories and posts, they tearing her up. Boy, y'all take no nights off. That's the crazy part. Oh yeah, y'all take no nights off. I just be focusing on usually the bigger fish to fry. Like that's I can deal with this right now. You know what I'm saying? Well, that's a later discussion type shit. Y'all are like, no. We're gonna prioritize that actually. Let's wake those conversations up today. Today. I said, we're on a winning streak. They said, mm-mm. She just overshoots like Pat. The shot diet needs work. The shot diet needs work. Just needs more heat. And see, and that's when they say like y'all be mad at anybody but Paige and AZ to support. Just like them things right there. You know what? Let's just focus on you know what I really like? I really like Lee's screens. And I was a big person who I could keep Lee. I could. She it's gonna have to be in dosages, but I can do the buy-in,
Then
you
that's
know?
big coming from you.
Yeah, because I wanted her gone.
Cause you was trying to get that lady gone.
I was. I wasn't moved. Um, you guys gotta keep that ball high because they be stitching that ball from her sometimes. They do. And in a back to basket post also. Um, I gotta let them ladies live. Because somebody was like, and Tierra McCowan and Kalani Brown also are without jobs. I'm like, what they gotta do with
Well,
Dallas? Lee and Lynn be setting them screens, but Lynn got to be careful. I think Lynn's still adjusting to the fouls calls too. He's on a vet minimum too, so it's not that big of a deal. That part. And hey, I'm a person with a scream. baby, you better hit somebody. Like, don't go set no screen unless you're gonna lay a body. I hate a screen where you do not hit no. I might as well not even have you set a screen, so I can appreciate the fact that Lee's gonna lay a body. Cause I'm always if I want that person to feel that screen. I'm making contact every time. IT screens are the best. Other people will question that. It's like, that was a joke. I'm joking. I'm joking. Damn, we talk about the who do we talk about the most? Dallas.
And that'd be you.
Press the chat.
You and the
I be
chat.
taking the bait. Yeah, the chat they be waking
Oh,
it up. They come in here, they
listen,
say, so what do you I can't help it. They're bad influences.
take the bait
I have a
because they be
question.
doing the
Why
exact
is
same
everybody
thing in
mad
that
at
Discord
Asia
too.
and I'm not even over there. Why is everybody mad at Asia and Alicia? I don't what's tea on that? I didn't feel like looking that
Who
up. I did see
who mad?
some uh I saw some people upset. I don't know what we're upset about though. Somebody explain that for me? They said they're too friendly.
God forbid,
That's one.
I'm chilling with my best
That's
friend.
that's not even my best friend. That's my sister.
I'll talk about
Because they be
she's the
giggling.
only player that get all the PEs, all the A2 PEs. She
She
got
gave
her
her
own
her own
custom
shoe
yeah, like
that's being sold at stores. That means she's getting got. Y'all wonder why Alicia wasn't in that 3 point or the skills competition. She didn't need the money. She said, "Baby, I actually got my own shoe coming out at my best friend's shoe." That's best friend. Cause I ain't seen nobody else who's like, I'm giving her own like, you know, conceptually, that's not a PE. That's a when I go to the
oh,
store, I can go online and buy. Is it a PE? I can go buy that shoe. People were mad they were wearing matching shoes.
so what?
Dejanay and Melissa was wearing matching shoes last season, and no one said anything.
It's not like that takes away from them playing the game. They both be in the game trying to win. They're competitive with each other, and then the game ending they besties again. Like y'all,
There's about
it's
her
like
being nonchalant after the game.
people find like everything to complain about. Like let's not hey
They got their ass kicked.
chill.
I think
And
she'd be more
Atlanta got that
mad
ass
if
beat.
you know what I'm saying. I think she'd be more pressed if it was like a close game, like we lost by 5. Maybe the game we got our ass kicked. So I had already
Start to
probably got a couple
finish.
turns. We got dog walked, before the game was long over. Courtney knew not to wear those Caitlin Clark shoes. Well, Courtney cooked Caitlin. Uh, that was a tough matchup for her. Caitlin probably didn't even. If I was Caitlin, I wouldn't want Courtney in my shoes that night.
But
The way
also
you did
Courtney
me
and
in
Caitlyn are not best friends.
that part, sisters.
So I don't know.
What y'all want her to do?
Y'all want people to be mad as hell.
But then again, that's still my sister. So the game gets
Each other.
over.
Day that's my bro.
Yeah, like at the end of the day, and I'd probably be like, yeah, bitch. In Asia, what she go over there and say? They got their ass beat because Leash played bad. And even when they lost by 1 at the beginning of the year, she still wouldn't smile on Asia's face. I
Don't mean she
again,
not focused or that she not trying.
I just don't agree. I just don't agree. Alicia is inconsistent, not just with the Aces stuff. It's not just the Aces game that you got that you might get an inconsistent leash. So I don't think it has anything to do with the Aces. And I think at the end of the game, like being able, some people, again, some people ain't gonna do all the rip and more after the game and go break some people again at the end of the day, that's my sister. So uh how y'all want her to react? What
Mind you,
I
mind you, Everybody on the team except for Angel and Ryan forgot to hoop. Everybody came and they pink was Barbie doll. It was Barbie's dream house, all the things. Everybody looked real cute. Forgot to hoop, except for Angel and Ryan. So that whole they got their ass beat because the whole team, except for Angel and Ryan, did not show up.
We're not gonna put the fact that y'all haven't beat the Aces on leash, only leash, as if she's not the. They haven't beat them since 2024. There's a lot of teams who haven't beat the Aces since 2024. It's not just that, like, and that doesn't fall on leash. She's not the only person on the team collectively. There's a plethora of people on that team who also deserve some smoke. Then, like, I want to say it's just a game, but it's just a game for real, for real. Like, at the end of the day, bitch, like, I just I understand to a degree, but like
I'm not finna
I'm
be
being
depressed
mad.
over this damn game. No shade.
I,
Like if
I
I'm leash,
get
I'm not gonna be mad as hell over this game. We got our ass beat. We'll come back. We'll regroup. But like
if it
I'm
wasn't
not.
my sister, you know, if it was like my friend or somebody I'm cool with, then yeah, why are you kiki in their face and they just dog walk you? But like my sister, it's not personal. Y'all mad that she don't. Listen, there's a plethora of people. Someone pointed out that Paige plays bad against Atlanta, and I almost couldn't defend it. There's a like everybody else who didn't play well yesterday wasn't running around smiling at the end of the game. Well, everybody else also isn't sisters with Asia. Well, like I'm not going to compare it. Everybody else outside of Ryan, Leash, and Angel went to the locker
and
room. I just can't be mad at the Dream fans. It looks away.
and I get that, but like, sorry, I'm not going. I'm not going to like
What am I here to
let
do?
every game get me down. And that
Or
also
not even get
doesn't that
down.
also, but that also just that don't mean that like she not invested in the team or invested in winning or it was a bad day.
Or she didn't
It was a
try.
bad day.
And what y'all want me to do? After we get done, how do I look? They call me like, hey, da, 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 da. And I'm like, man, fuck y'all, bitch. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what was it? uh,
Like,
y'all
damn,
do
I'm
too
a,
much.
Asia just asked me to sign the shoes. That's her shoes, that's my
And then was making
shoes.
fun of me being dramatic about that foul.
Hell, actually, I fell on my face. I'm just happy I'm out here for real, for real. Cause she did fall on her face hard as hell. So
There goes the tempo fourth quarter collapse. I just, yeah, I knew before that game there had been a narrative that y'all get mad at Alicia about how she plays against the Aces and stuff like that. God forbid my best friend is the best player in the world. God forbid they don't see their best friend laughing it up after the game.
sorry, my but her best friend
I'm
is like she just said, her
trying
best friend is the best player in the world, one of the
in the
best players
world.
to ever step foot on that court, bro. I don't know what you want.
I'm never gonna
Sorry.
be better than this lady. She's the best player in the world. Like, what do y'all want me to do? Let's see. She's not just the best player on the team. She's the best player in the world. Imagine being mad at LeBron after a game, like, and you LeBron's best friend, and being pissed as hell, and be like, "Man, fuck you, LeBron. Bitch, what you say fuck me for? I can never beat this lady. We can't beat this motherfucker. Does it for shit. Like y'all act like she out there trying. They're better than us. Like, bitch, we're trying. They're better than us. Like, it's been 3 years of losing. They're better than us. I'm sorry. What do you
And
want
I
me
g-
to do?
and I get it. It can be frustrating as a fan. Hey, I was a Seattle fan last year. We can't beat the Aces in the playoffs, right? But
They turn the
at the
lights
end of the
off on us.
day, and they did, and they did, and I wanted investigation into that because why y'all turn that lights off? But
Come on now, they didn't do that for nobody else, actually, too. Wake that up.
hello, but at the end of the day, it's just a game. I'm gonna be all right. Whether Atlanta won or lost, I still had to get up and go to work in the morning.
And I actually want Asia Wilson to sign she has for me to sign them shoes. Imagine. The best player in the world asking the loser to sign their shoes. Like, I
Mind
lost.
you, mind you, they her shoes, but they my shoes. But they her
They gave
shoes.
me a shoe. Hey, that lady just gave me my own shoe. I'm gonna talk to her after the game. I'm sorry. Like, select that up. That lady just gave me my own shoe. I'm talking to her. I might ask her if she need anything. You want to go hang out after the game? I might ask her if she wants to hang
Sister,
out.
you want some? We got some lemon pepper wings in the back. I know
Bring
you
you a
was
plate if you
complaining
really
about
want
not having
to.
no
Yeah, for
food
real.
at
Y'all
all.
have y'all eaten tonight?
We
That was a
got
good
some
game.
lemon
You played
pepper
really
wings.
well. This lady just gave me my own line, my own shoe. I can go to Dick's Sporting Goods and people can purchase the shoe. I'm getting a bat. Yeah, I'm gonna talk to her after the game. I'm so sorry. Ugh, I know you. I'm gonna have to have a conversation with her. I'm gonna have to.
And
I'm gonna
mind
have
you,
to.
I also think Angel might have gifted Asia a pair of the Barbie shoes. She just can't give it to her publicly because there's two different brands.
Frank gave her a Barbie probably too. So I'm supposed to turn down the Barbie. Look at you. You got your
Hello,
shoes. Look at you.
I
Hello.
did.
Wake that
I
up.
told you. I said I was gonna get them.
No, you did. Those are hot. I saw those. Those are hot. Yeah, Aces and
They came quick
May.
as hell.
They're hard to beat. Come on now. Period. Listen, no, those are cute. I don't got nothing to wear with them, so I probably want to buy them. Those are
I
cute.
don't have nothing to wear with them, so they finna be on a display.
Okay. Nah, baby, you got to put them on. Those are cute.
No, I just figured Angel Reese, Barbie, like these gonna be a collector's item.
Okay, you playing the
They're gonna
long
be
game here,
collectors.
baby. You like the
Hello,
Jordans, like the Jordan 11s or whatever, the Jordan
come
1s, the
on
one, you
now.
know what I'm saying? Yeah, you got the retro. Remember people used to get stabbed over Jordans?
Really?
That was crazy. She did. Angel said she would give them to Asia's mom after the game. Angel's
See,
handing out shoes, baby, like it's Christmas at that game. Angel, let me get them purple joints, baby. That's what I need. I need them. I need the purple joints. People was stabbing people. Oh, D, yeah. When them retro Jordan, yeah, no, people was losing their life over them Jordans. Oh, H asked for a Barbie doll. Yeah, Crystal. Yeah, D. It was a different time, baby. They used to be waiting out lines outside of Foot Locker, wrapped around the
no, it was
building. Yeah,
crazy.
people used to lose their
It
life
was
over some Jordan
crazy.
threes.
That's how I knew Jordans was
What a
coming
time to
out. I'm
live.
driving past. I'm looking like it's a long ass. It must be some Jordans dropping.
What size you wear, Nukes? You trying to come up off them? What size you wear? My
Oh,
size. Oh, baby, I love shoes, but not that much. Oh yeah, Dino, they was losing their lives over some Jordans. Somebody, I think, didn't didn't J. Cole say that? Who said something about losing about uh somebody? It might have been Kanye. It wasn't Kanye. Somebody made a line about it.
yeah,
Nope.
she used to be crazy. She used to be crazy about them Jordans.
Yeah, it was J. Cole. Okay, J. Cole said it. So you know, yeah, people used to lose their life over some sneakers. It's crazy. That drop used to have people out their spirit.
Crazy.
Crazy. I love my J collection. Come on now. Know that lyrics. Uh yeah.
Only
Did anybody else get a Barbie doll?
I did not get a Barbie doll.
I used to collect
I thought about it, but I was like, I don't know.
they were jacking people for Jordans and starter jackets. Man, I don't think he was serious. I didn't think he was serious. Oh yeah, no, he was serious. He was dead ass. No, I got the jersey though.
About getting the jersey. The jersey's cute,
You gotta buy some
but I'm like,
pink,
would I
Bliss.
actually wear that? Do I? I don't have
Angel
much
shoes
pink
comfortable. Yeah,
in my wardrobe.
A1s are one of the most comfortable shoes, honestly. So if you don't get the Barbie
AR,
ones in general,
AR ones.
Angel has very comfortable shoes.
Make sure you say AR ones because the A ones. No offense, Asia. Those are not comfortable. Sorry,
Oh
sister.
yeah, no, those, no, you got to leave those
But
leave those
Angel
alone.
shoes are very comfortable.
Yeah, ARs. Those are very comfortable.
I've walked around a whole city in Angel Reese shoes, walking
Airports.
on a cloud.
If you if you got a wide foot too, they
Hmm.
they're not too tight. Yeah, you got to get some angels, and you can wear them regularly too. A2s are comfortable. No. A1s.
We were talking
I
about the
just said,
A1s.
yeah, we were talking about the A1s, not the A2s. Look at everybody's name start with the A.
Mm. Asia, Angel, Alicia.
I'm still really upset with Caitlin's rollout for her shoes. I just think her team hasn't done a good job
At
besides
all.
like giving her random color waves, but in terms of just the promotion, the video, where is the video? Where is the commercial? Where's the countdown? Does anybody know when can you get those in the store right now?
Show.
That's like those are the things that I think that
I
her
ain't
team doesn't
seen
do a
not
good job
a
about.
single promotion other than
'Cause we
when they
countdown
announced the
for them
shoe.
angels for Asia shoes. The countdown was on.
It was countdown for the Asian shoes when the angel shoes dropped. It was listen. I was fighting for my life.
Her
I
team,
was fighting for my
yeah.
life.
Where's the date? Because I know that I was the website was sold out. I was like, damn, don't no, the Nike app is just going to notify me when they drop. Don't come out until October, and the Stub Bus Stream was supposed to be the promo.
Mm,
Lazy.
well,
I need to. Where's the
I don't know
commercial?
if that helped. I don't know if that helped. Cause when T said it's the
T,
shoes,
but T was
well,
saying, but it was just bad timing because T was saying she thought the shot was going in, so she was like, "It's the shoes." That's the reason she made it. And when she missed it, I was like, "Damn, that was that was just really bad timing." That was really
hey,
bad timing. She was saying that the shot was going to go in, and then she missed the shot, and I was like,
and
"Damn."
the way Caitlyn turned around, that shit was
Kate was pissed.
hilarious, bro.
Kate was pissed. Like, what the fuck, bro?
She said,
Like, so her reaction was crap though. No, her reaction
"Yeah,
was
so
like, "Bitch, it's the shoes. Like, you play, bitch. I'm trying to sell some shoes here. What you talk about? It's the shoes." Yeah, no, her reaction
yeah,
was warranted. I would have felt the same
that one kind of
way.
backfired. You see money on the promo because that backfired.
Kate was mad.
The free promo
Kate turned
on the
around.
Stubbuds. Mm-mm.
Hey, Kate turned around mad as hell at Courtney and them talking about she should shot the first one. I know that's right. It wasn't the shoes. She took the bad shot. It's not my shoes. That's that whole shot selection. Um, nah. But she thought she was trying to be funny, especially if like she didn't know the context of T's comment. She thinks she's trying to be funny. You know what I mean? Like now you trying to play my face type shit. Like she missed it because she was wearing the shoes. I don't think she understood in that moment too
I
that
don't
she
think
was
she
saying
heard
that
the rest of what was being said before.
and thought that like yeah, that's just like it's so funny how communication works. You know what I mean? And how like messages can just get discombobulated because T had good intentions. Courtney wasn't supposed to miss that shot. So that's like when saying and one and then miss the shot. Well, shit, I thought it was
That's
going in. That's
embarrassing.
why I yelled and one.
That's embarrassing. You got to wait to look to see
Yeah, that's the good comparison.
an off like
And one miss shot.
mm-mm.
Yeah, awkward. Oh, that was crazy. That was funny. She
That
was
was
pissed.
funny
I'll
as
be
hell.
pissed too. That was so she's yeah. Her team is because again we always go back to I definitely think top to bottom because even like Stewie, I think about other people who've had like drops like that. Sabrina just gets her shoes sold off of notoriety, but like I ain't seen no Sabrina's.
Mm-mm. But she had the whole construction commercial thing where
Oh
they was
yeah,
like
they were
in
wearing
the
those. You're
gym.
right. You're
Yeah,
right.
and
They
they had
did.
everybody was wearing them vests at the game.
I remember that now. I do.
Yeah,
Thank you for
yeah.
yes, thank you. Did she do a
I
commercial?
She did do a commercial. It was tough.
It was what?
I said
Say that one more time.
it was a good commercial. It was tough.
Okay, there we go. Third time. You're
Yep.
like watching every time. You're like, go.
It's like
Okay,
every
one more
time
time.
I go to say it.
Yeah, one more time. Try it again. Okay, bring it in.
I'm
All
like,
right.
oh, right.
Um,
And it's funny because I can see myself on TikTok. So I'm looking, I'm like,
okay, let me get it. Okay, let me ask Sab. Did Stewie do anything for her shoes?
I don't remember
I don't
Stewie's
remember
drop.
Stewie doing a big production. I wonder what Paige is gonna do with her shoe. Who's y'all favorite shoes right now? I gotta get a pair of the A2s, but right now Angels. I don't have a
I
pair of
do
Sabrina's though.
I need a pair of Sabrina's. I want the okay, there was Slam had did a version of like their own Sabrina's. It was a certain blue. I thought it was so tough and they never dropped those. I wanted those so bad. I was gonna go to war for those. They should have dropped those. But I do need me some Sabrina's. I need some A2s, but I love my AR ones.
I have two pairs of Angels. Um.
This is not my third.
Oh, also I have a pair of Candace Parkers. Before the controversy, before the controversy, I do have a pair of Candace Parkers.
Per.
Yeah, I got them before she lost her mind.
Right,
And
right,
start
right,
hating
right.
on kids. Before she started hating on them kids. And before she got a podcast.
Right. But yeah,
Anyway,
I got a couple pair of shoes to get. Oh, I have one pair of A1s. They don't get worn.
anyway, you guys are funny. Anyway, moving on. Well, anyway, it's almost 11, so I think we'll wrap it up. Guys, see you on Thursday. I remind you guys, kickball season's coming up. I don't know what date kickball season's on, but y'all already know. Thursdays
She
might be
gonna
a hit or
change up
miss
our
if it comes to
dates.
yeah. Kickball, 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 kickball. Anyway, you guys are the best. I see you on Thursday. Where's Tori? Where's Tori? Where's Waldo? Where's Tori? For
I
real.
don't know.